Klein Ally Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your KROQ. We are Klein Ally Show. I'm Klein, that's Ally.
Morning.
DJ Omar Khan, Jake the Nerd, Postmaster Johnny, Vanessa, and of course you, the only people that matter. 800-520-1067 to interact with the show. You can text, you can call. There's also that GOAT line, the pesky GOAT line at 844-956-GOAT that tells us when we're right or when we're very, very wrong. In this particular case, Ally, I think you'll like what you're hearing.
Ally, I am coming to you bearing good news. I am a dedicated listener, and I live in Dallas, Texas, but I was at the Houston Rodeo on their last day, walking around the theme park, and guess what song they were playing?
God damn it.
That's right, they were playing the Macarena.
Whoa.
So you are correct, my girl. It is definitely making a comeback.
We have made it into the rodeo
Circuit of Houston,
the rodeo
Texas.
circuit of Houston, Texas. Then you know that the comeback is real.
You know, it's funny. I brought up the Macarena just to see if my kids were even aware that existed. And not only were they aware of it, they knew the entire dance.
No way.
Which I never taught them. I have a Macarena-free household. That's kind of how I was raised, and I raised my kids the same way.
You have one of those signs that's
No
like,
Macarena.
we are a house that believes in science, but not the Macarena.
And they knew it, so it must be back. And I don't want to give you credit, but more and more people letting us know that this has become officially the comeback song of the year. So
how can you not give me credit for this? Nobody was talking about the Macarena when I first talked about it on the air. You have to admit that, and I'm not right about a lot of things.
No. In fact, we'll prove to you just how many things Allie's wrong about as we get into a brand new hour of the show this morning on KROQ.
Klein Ally Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
KROQ Klein Ally Show. Finally, someone far more qualified than us to be on these airwaves. We say good morning to Kevin Ryder. Good morning, Kevin Ryder.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you so much, sarcastically, for making me spend so much of my time these past 2 weeks sitting in public bathrooms for what clearly...
Isn't it shocking how long it takes to get an interview or two?
Dude, it is. I would come in here every day and I would say, don't worry, tomorrow I'll have bathroom interviews done. And then I would go and I would set up shop in a bathroom and sit and wait and wait and wait. And maybe no one would come or maybe someone would and they would say nothing to me. I would be ignored.
Yep.
And I said, no wonder Kevin Ryder forced me to try to do this one because he knew how miserable it would make me.
It is the worst one, yes.
It's the worst one. It's by far the worst one.
So, wait, in both you and Klein's cases, Kevin, did you talk to people and they just wouldn't respond? What was the main problem you ran into?
Probably 50% wouldn't respond.
Wow, and then they would probably just leave and go tell the first person they saw and be like, this weird dude was talking to me in the bathroom.
But I was really aggressive. I would knock on the wall next to me. Hey, dude, I'm talking to you.
How many successful bathroom interviews were you able to actually complete? And this was something that you did, we're talking now going back, 2 decades? I don't even know how long it was. Jimmy Kimmel was involved. So this was...
Yeah, it was 90s, mid-90s.
Mid-90s. So it's been a long time since this bit has ever been on the airwaves of KROQ. And I think the reason you gave up doing it was because, did you ever get reported and thrown out of a mall? Or was it because it just was too hard to do?
We got reported and thrown out of a mall, yes. But honestly, it took too much time sitting in a smelly bathroom.
Yeah.
I probably got a dozen total in 3 years or something like that.
So
but Kevin, you would agree that the interviews that you got were radio gold, dude. They were super funny.
They were great. I think they were great. I got a guy to invite me to Thanksgiving dinner.
That's right.
That's incredible.
We could be crapping in a house.
I didn't have the same level of success. And I want to know how many of your days felt like this, because I'm going to first play the crop of fails, and here's what they sounded like. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yo, brown shoes. Brown shoes. Hello. How many of yours just sounded like that? You yelling at someone based on their shoes and them not responding. Was that a normal thing?
I mean, I wasn't that much of a pussy. But I would say, excuse me.
Well, I didn't want the guy.
Pardon me, sir.
I was trying to be like...
Brown shoes, never mind.
Trying to be respectful. Don't worry, I toughened up for this one.
What's up, dude?
Nice Nikes. Hey, you guys time for an interview? Hello? So there's a lot of ignores. That guy actually just got up and left the stall. So, once again, there was a lot of that I encountered, too. It finally got someone to come in just to take a dump next to you, which in normal world is the worst possible scenario to happen.
Correct,
in this world, when you're waiting for the interview, you go, please come and pick the stall next to me. And then they come in and you go, please sit down, because you don't know if they're going to stand and do a number one.
Right.
And then when they finally sit down, you have this moment of, oh, thank God, they're sitting.
Thank God they're taking a crap next to me, which is the opposite in normal life.
So after many failed attempts, here is the only one I was able to successfully get. And let's get your official feedback. Kevin Ryder will give us his score on the bit reboot.
Yo, Nikes.
Yo, you calling me now?
Yeah. This is at Mendocino Farms, I want to point out. Shout out Mendocino Farms. Just in
wow,
case
what a place to take a
Yo,
crap.
Nikes.
Yo, you calling me now?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
What up?
You got a quick second for a chat?
Yeah, hey. Crabbing, what are you doing?
When I decide,
What's crabbing, dude?
what I realized early on is when I let them sit for a while to get comfortable, and then I jumped in, they never responded. But if my plan on this guy,
wow, just right
the
now.
Second a new guy
You're in
entered,
my world now.
I wanted to make him feel like they were coming into an already established situation.
Like, hey, I'm here.
Right, that was my plan.
Welcome.
So I tried to add the confidence back to it.
Wow.
So it wasn't.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
What up?
You got a quick second for a chat?
I mean, I'm kind of busy right now, bro.
I just wanted to I'm trying to get thoughts about James Vanderbeek. Obviously, recent passing. Any thoughts about that?
I mean, you want me to do this here? Taking care of some private moments right now?
Yeah, well, I do a thing. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's a pretty popular segment called Bathroom Interviews, where I get people's uncandid responses to things while they're currently in the bathroom.
Okay, I mean...
So any
The stupid.
Did you just dump out?
No, the auto flush. Because I didn't want to.
Oh, they didn't have auto flush in the 90s.
Yeah, the stupid auto flusher was going off on my toilet because
at one point the toilet just goes, "Why are you still here?"
Right,
I'm going to flush to remind you to get up.
Right, when you sit there long enough, it's like red lighting you at a comedy club.
Yeah.
It's like, get the hell out of here. So it flushed on me.
Any thoughts?
I mean, I'm sure he was a good guy. I don't know who that is, to be honest, but I'm sure he was a well-tamed person.
So that was the tribute to James Vanderbeek from the bathroom, and not a great tribute, but I mean it was a tribute nonetheless.
Any hopes and dreams for the rest?
What's that, Kevin?
It was a terrific tribute.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure he was a great guy. I didn't really know him.
Here's the tribute.
I mean, I'm sure he was a good guy. I don't know who that is, to be honest, but I'm sure he was a well-tamed person.
Any hopes and dreams for the rest of the day in the next couple minutes?
I'm able to finish this situation here.
All right, that's beautiful. All right, thank you. You've been featured on Bathroom Interviews.
All right, hi, Mom.
All right.
Hi, Mom.
I got to give a shout out to his mom when I told him.
Aww.
Well, Kevin Ryder, is that bit worth retiring once and for all?
Yes. Yes,
Thank you.
it is.
Thank you.
Well done. I don't know that I would have gone with dead James Vanderbeek, but you got to do what you got to do.
I was trying to come up with a buzzy topic that people would have thoughts about, and that was the buzzy topic of the moment. But those are not fun, and kudos to you.
Kevin, don't you think Klein could do a better job and a funnier job if he does at least one more?
I think it does take some work. You got to really put some time into it, Kevin.
Don't you think Omar, who loves spending time in the bathroom for all of his stupid pictures, don't you think he should deliver a bathroom interview?
I'm not as funny as you.
That you could be.
I'm not. Clearly, I'm not.
Got to work those
I'm not as
comedy
funny.
chops.
You're funnier than me.
No. You're the funny one.
I have a new challenge for you guys.
Okay.
It's one that I failed. And we would do a listener's job for them for the day.
Oh.
And we went to a morgue. And I walked in, and the smell was so bad, I turned right around and walked back out. And Dean stayed in there for like an hour. I don't know what he was doing, but he loved it.
That checks out.
Hey, Kevin, when you do this bit, didn't you guys use aliases for some odd reason?
Oh, I think we did. Yeah.
Something in Honus or something?
Honus?
And Yes, I don't know why.
Just for some random-ass reason.
Raheem and Honus.
Raheem and Honus, that's right.
So wait, you worked at a morgue. You did a list. I remember you did the bit listener's job, so you went to the morgue. We actually we met a listener one time, Allie, that works in a morgue that does the makeup for the dead bodies.
I think it's family business.
Family business. So maybe if they still listen.
I'm saying go there and do that with them.
Right.
Cool.
Right. And who from the show gets to do that one?
That's you and Allie.
No.
It's Raheem and Honus, obviously.
Yeah, you guys are Raheem and Honus now.
I don't want to be Honus.
Which one of you is Honus?
You're definitely Raheem.
All right, so
Honus is the bottom.
Okay, great. Kevin Ryder, that'll be the next challenge in Bit Reboot. We'll have to go do a listener's job. If anyone works at a morgue and would like to have us come in and do the job with you, I guess we have to. And I don't know why we've done this.
You will throw up.
Oh, 100. I will be in this situation.
You'll be Kevin.
I will be the Kevin, and you will be the B. And Allie will stick around and bang the body for sure. All right. Well, Kevin Ryder, always a pleasure. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for letting us disparage your great legacy here at KROQ.
No worries. Thank you.
All right. Back in a moment.
KROQ Mile High Club. Your favorite KROQ fans and destinations all around the world.
Hey, it's Rivers and Brian from Weezer. Pack your bags for KROQ's Mile High Club Destination 11.
You're going to our show in Toronto, Canada.
Let's go away for a while. You and I say it ain't so. I don't care about that.
Listen at 9 noon, 3 and 6.
Get on the standby boarding list all week and instantly win tickets to see us at Crypto.com Arena.
October 24th, courtesy of Live Nation.
If you want to destroy my sweater, Beverly Hills.
And you'll get the chance to go away to see him again in Toronto, Canada.
Free healthcare,
Maple syrup and Weezer.
What more could you ask?
Go away, go away, go away. I leave my candy with the fork and beans.
It's KROQ Mile High Club Destination 11, Weezer in Toronto.
Only on the world-famous KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Visit calldowntown.com for a free case review.
To be a good Samaritan is difficult. To be a Samaritan is easy. I think we've figured out how to be Samaritans on the show. That just means we just go through life.
Where you kind of almost help people.
Almost help. Well, to be good means you're going to go above and beyond to try to help potentially a stranger or make a situation better. And this morning,
I think we were good Samaritans when we rescued that dog.
that was good Samaritan stuff. I like it how we rescued the dog now. But yes, that's true. We did get the dog back to its owner.
My leash.
And Jake's leash was the real Samaritan in the whole story. This morning, Vanessa encountered a crime on her way to work. And she decided, a lot of people see crimes go down and they say, I'm just going to say nothing, do nothing, move on with my life. I don't want to get involved here. But she decided to step up and go from regular Samaritan to good Samaritan.
Do you think most people turn the other way?
Yes.
You think so? I think so.
Most people think to themselves, what is the upside versus the downside? And I think most people's thought is, upside is I help out maybe, downside I get stabbed or shot or beaten up. And they go,
I think if you're smart about it, you could do it in a way where you're not going to be directly involved and put yourself in harm's way. And I think, most people, I would think, would tend to do the same, the right thing.
Depends on what's happening, right? Like, depends on what you see happening. If someone is like, trying to steal a dog, let's say someone has their dog, leashed outside of a Trader Joe's or something like that, and you clearly can see someone's going there to try to steal. Maybe
that's when you don't say anything.
That's when you just quietly go, something's going on out there.
Good riddance.
No, I mean, that's when you would maybe say something, make a distraction. I mean, usually when people are trying to get away with something, they don't like anything loud that brings attention to what they're doing.
Well, but I also think it's the scenario of, are you the only person witnessing this thing? Because if you are the only witness, you feel more responsibility to do something about it, rather than if you see a crime take place at a theme park or in a group or something like that.
What happened this morning, Vanessa?
So this morning, when I was heading to work, it was still dark. I see this guy with a flashlight at the back of a Tesla, and I was like, I don't think that's his car, but it could be his car. But then he's looking at me, like straight looking at me. So I become like,
why did you not think it was his car?
I think it's my neighbor's car who I've seen, and he doesn't look like this guy.
What was he shining the flashlight into the car?
He was flashing, like in the back of the car.
Looking to see if there was anything there worth taking. That's your theory.
That's my theory, but I don't know. Like, that could be his car, but I'm not sure. So then he looks at me, doesn't say anything, and then I was like, what's up? Like, very confidently, like, I'm not scared. What are you doing? There's nothing I can do.
Did you say all that out loud?
What's up? I'm not scared. Are you scared?
So that was your phrase you chose to use to let the guy know you had eyes on him? What's up?
Yeah, I'm not going to say, how are you? Like, what's up? Like, why are you looking?
So did he stop what he was doing and make extended eye contact?
He just, stayed looking. And I just, went to my car because I was like, this guy can chase me. There's nothing I can do. There's no one around. Everyone's sleeping. But then when I
So you were scared.
Over,
you were saying what's up to not
scared.
appear scared, but you were scared.
Do not appear scared, but this is scary. When I pulled with my car, he was still there standing, and I was like, yeah.
So you did not.
I did nothing, but I'm pretty sure maybe I scared him with my what's up. Like, what are you doing, buddy?
Maybe I scared him with my what's up.
I was going to steal this car, but this child yelled what's up at me, and then got
and it
her.
made me rethink everything about my life.
So you didn't actually. I thought you intervened.
I said I think I saw someone break into a guy's car, but again, I don't know.
So are you going to, now if you see your neighbor and you know it's his car.
Oh, yeah, then I'm going to be like, hey, I think I saw someone break into
So you didn't
But there's nothing I could have done.
Well, I mean, I guess you could have called like the non-emergency police line and said, hey, I think there's a weird...
Who knows that? What's the number?
No one knows.
No one knows. We'll never know.
There's no way to look that
There's no way to find out.
Should be like 912 or something.
I know, it really should just be a universal number.
But you could have done, like you could have created you could have sat there and hit your horn really loud. Like, that's the thing. No one, as anyone's committing a crime, they don't want any attention. So you start smashing your horn. Sure, you wake up a lot of people. It's early in the morning, but that person probably runs off, assuming they're not doing anything. Now, I a lot of times drop things in my car, and I'm constantly in my own car with my flashlight when it's dark outside. And I feel like I always think that people are going to call the cops on me because it looks shady.
Right.
But everything at night just looks shady. Like in the morning, not in the 4 a.m.s.
Oh, guy running outside, totally normal. Guy running outside at 4 in the morning, crime.
Shady.
What crime? Especially when they're not in like the weird jogging vest, when they're just wearing street clothes.
Yeah.
Something's going on here.
You have tried to prevent car break-ins in your area. Didn't you follow a guy?
I've done a lot.
And you were crossing the street in different ways to trail him, and then what did you ultimately say to him?
I followed a hit-and-run guy, took a picture of the license plate. I've done all sorts of things.
No, but remember the guy that was trying to break into cars?
Yeah.
And
that person I gave a coat hanger to and helped them break into it. I didn't realize. I thought they got locked out of their own car.
No, you were like, what? You said the equivalent of what's up.
Yeah, I said, I yelled yeah, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, man.
Like
you and Vanessa should go fight some crime.
Vanessa.
Just yelling,
you say that what's up with meaning. You say it with what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up? Well, remember what's up with this? Well, remember when Johnny saw the guys on his mom's Ring doorbell trying to break in or case in his house? And
I think he did a what's up.
And he did. Yeah, Johnny, what did you say?
I was peacocking. I was like, what's good? Like, what's up? What's good?
There's a lot of different ways to threateningly say what's up.
Apparently, that's all we got.
And all these criminals are like, yeah, everyone's so friendly. I'm robbing them blind. And they're just saying, what's up? Hi.
Yeah, all three of us have the same approach.
Well, hello, sir.
Yeah, but we say it a little dipper.
Yeah,
what's up?
A little dipper.
A little deeper with
That's not even deep. Give it one more shot.
Yeah, what's yours, Vanessa?
What's up, bro? What's up?
Ooh, that one was scary.
Yeah.
So, all right. So no crimes being committed around these parts because you'll get a what's up, a loud, aggressive what's up at you. All right. There you have it. I don't know if we've intimidated anyone. 818 says, after hearing this, I'm going to go commit a crime now because I know that nothing will get in my way. All right. Well, now
so true.
We've unfortunately done the absolute wrong thing. Back in a second. More show after this.
KROQ. Klein Ally Show.
Mornings on KROQ. KROQ.
Ally has accused me many times of being incredibly uncomfortable whenever I'm in an elevator with strangers because I don't just allow the elevator to do what the elevator does, which is go up and down and drop people off.
Certain situations that are just very commonplace and you just go through the motions, you manage to make awkward.
Well, yesterday, I think I had my most, it's not easy to say this, my by far most embarrassing elevator moment ever. And I don't usually get embarrassed. I probably should get embarrassed a lot more than I do.
Well, because you don't need to do anything. You literally need to just stand there.
Yeah, but if I'm standing near the buttons, I feel obligated to be the button guy and offer to hit buttons for people. Because if you've got that spot by the buttons, I like to be in one of the corners. I don't like to be middle of the elevator. I like to usually...
Too much pressure for the button guy.
Yeah, I would love to not be the button guy. Sometimes you get an elevator that's got buttons on both sides. Great situation.
The fact that you even think about where to place yourself in an elevator.
You don't think about that?
Absolutely not.
You just get in like a lemming and just stand there?
I just get into the elevator.
What, do you face the wrong way too, probably?
If you have to. What's wrong with that? Who
Facing
cares?
backwards? It's like the
Just have
weird...
another right way to fart.
It's the... so it's funny you bring that up.
Oh, no.
It was a fart situation?
I was in a jam-packed elevator yesterday. Jam-packed, because it was going all the way up to like the 23rd or 24th floor.
What kind of building?
Yeah, what were you doing?
Medical building, medical plaza building.
Oh, another nose follow-up?
No, nothing to do with that. I had to pick up some stuff from one of my kids, but the elevator, it was one of those lobbies. Everyone's waiting around forever, so when the elevator finally gets there, it's got 9 elevators, but for some
that's
reason...
the worst when you're like, finally it's here, then it opens, you're like, damn it.
And I am at the 24 floors they have in the building, I'm going to 23, so I'm pretty much riding to the top, right? And a bunch of people get in, buttons get hit, boom, 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 boom. And I don't know what it is about my body, but when I get into an elevator with people, I do feel like instantly like... Even if I didn't have to fart a moment ago, I feel like I have to fart. And I did, and I don't have to fart, but I feel like I have to fart. And then it becomes a whole game of I got to not fart while these people are in this elevator. And as the people start to get off the elevator, people get off on floor 3. By the way, take the stairs, floor 3. You don't need the elevator for that. That's close enough.
Come on, you wouldn't take the stairs.
No, I wouldn't, but they should have. And then there's get off on 6, get off on 9. So to the point where now I'm in the elevator by myself. The last person gets off. It's just me, and the last light goes off before it's just my floor. And I just, for whatever reason, have that moment of I have complete freedom. I'm just going to go ahead and let one loose. And it was the loudest fart I could have possibly let loose by myself in the elevator. And it just was a loud like that.
Sometimes that is kind of freeing, though.
And
when you're in a public place, but still it's private. And you're like, loud.
And then I heard a person behind me clear their throat.
Oh, no.
And I realized that not everyone had gotten out of the elevator. There was one person standing right behind me that I assumed was...
How does that happen?
Because I was the one who hit 23. No one else hit 23. It's my floor. So
you just assumed nobody else was there?
I saw
Is that pig nose blocking your vision?
I saw everyone get out. I in my head, I didn't turn back around to look, but I thought I didn't think there was anyone behind me. And when everyone shuffled out, in my head, I was like, there's 10 people in this elevator. And then by the time they were all gone, I was like, everyone has to be out of here.
Whoa.
So I just let a huge rip, and the person clears their throat.
Was it a man or woman?
Woman.
Yikes.
Hot?
That is important.
Yeah, I mean, she was like a nurse type, so yeah, which made me feel less...
A naughty nurse?
Yeah.
No, I don't think she was a naughty nurse. I think she was a real nurse, an active nurse. It was...
Well, then maybe she would understand because she's medical, She understands that you probably have a problem.
It was really...
Yeah, you have Jake's disease.
It was a real...
Just like another Jake.
Bad situation.
I'm always in an elevator with a Jake.
And she cleared her throat, and I said, I thought I was alone.
Oh, you said something?
Because in my head, that's what I was thinking, and I just said it out loud.
What did she say?
She said, "You're not." And then the door opened, and we got out.
She ripped ass and then left.
We proceeded to walk to the exact same door down the hall.
Did she check you in?
Yeah, which she immediately got my name and information.
Kevin Klein.
So that's a warning if you're going to be riding in an elevator today. You may want to
look both ways.
Make sure you're totally alone before you feel like you have the ability to do what you must do.
Well, in this situation, yes, you were an idiot, but not as much of an idiot as you have been in previous elevator scenarios.
All right,
so congratulations.
Great. It's good to know that it's not the worst elevator performance I've ever put on.
Klein Ally Show.
Let's give you the gift of eternal life, brand new old people secret. If you'd like to live forever, the old people, as soon as they turn 100, 500, 607, local news demands they give us the secrets, and either they are setting us up for early death by lying to us, so we all die off young and they get the glory, or perhaps they want to give us the secret so we too can live forever. It's time for Old People Secrets.
From chicken brain to drinking rain, not getting laid, they call me the barmaid.
They call me the barmaid.
That's right. Let's live forever with Sweet Dibbit.
Sweet Dibbit.
Time for some old people secrets.
Yeehaw!
woman's got a great voice, and she's 105. Let's take a listen. Here we go.
Meet Victory May Crow, who got her name because
Victory
when she was
May
born.
Crow? That's her name?
That is a cool-ass name for an old person, for sure.
That's just naming things you're seeing
Yeah, so what do
in
we
the
got?
1800s.
Crow. You want to call her polio? Let's call her Crow.
Who got her name because when she was born, World War I had just been won.
So they just got themselves the W after World War I, and they go, you will be Victory May Crow.
It's been a good name.
So what do we think is happening here?
I don't know.
It's been a good life? It's been a good...
I think she was saying it was a good name or a good time, maybe, after World War I was over. It was a good time?
It's been a good name.
It's been a good life. Ali was right.
I think so.
It's been a good life, she's saying. So she was born...
I think she's ready to go, is what she
Oh.
She thinks these are her last words.
Victory, now known as Granny, was living on her own independently in Barbersville until just before she turned 102.
Happy birthday to you.
Now she lives at the Wingate Senior Living Community, which threw her this birthday bash in honor of her turning 105.
105 gets a big party at the Wingate.
Man, when I turn 105, I don't want a party. I just want like a couple of really good pills and like a crossword puzzle.
That's a party. Oh, you're not making it to 75.
No, I'm probably not.
You fall off bicycles, you chain smoke
I will die by a horrible injury.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
An accidental injury.
Could happen this week when we go to Colorado. Who
Probably
knows?
could.
Granny Victory worked 4 decades as a bookkeeper at the Owens, Illinois Glass Company in Huntington.
Now that's a job a lot of kids want these days.
Totally sounds like a front of a job. I'm a bookkeeper for a glass company.
What does that mean?
Meth.
Yeah, it's meth. We sell a lot of meth.
After retirement, she volunteered at the Y and Lily's Place.
I still feel good.
She's just been good to everybody. So she feels great, and regardless of how she sounds, she's happy, she's loving life, she's 105, and she's about to give us her secret.
Johanna Dempsey has been Granny Victory's friend for more than 40 years.
She knows half of Huntington because she did so much volunteering and stuff.
What is the secret to reaching 105 years old?
All right. Get ready, guys. Lock in your bets. We're about to find out if you also want to live to be 105 and be as happy as this woman. What will be her secret? We start with Jake the Nerd. Go ahead, Jake. All right. That's a good guess right there. Jake says, scat to the bebop. Allie, what do you believe the secret will be?
I'm going to say she has always a person on the side, a side piece.
Do it in the voice.
Have to have a
Side piece.
Gotta have a side piece. Allie says side piece. Omar Khan. What is her secret?
Is she Cartman?
What is her secret? What's her secret? Old people secrets.
I'm going to say Estelle well hydrated. She sounds like she's got so much water in her.
Do the voice.
Stay well.
You say well hydrated.
Stay well hydrated.
Get lots of water.
And what do you say, Vanessa? What is her secret?
A side cocktail and a cigarette.
Oh.
I don't think we say that on the radio. What did you say?
A cocktail and a cigarette.
All right, here's what she said. If you want to live forever, you got to do what this woman claims.
Just don't let things bother you.
Oh my God, Jake was right.
Jake, you got it.
I think literally.
What?
What did Jake say?
It was like verbatim what she said.
Yeah, I don't know what you said, Jake, but it's whatever she said.
Just don't let things bother you.
That's it.
He's right.
What did she
Unbelievable.
Hold on.
To reaching 105 years old.
Just don't let things bother you.
Oh,
She stole
don't
it
let things bother you.
No way.
Whoa.
She didn't say
Yeah,
that.
Klein's
came
ball
to me.
lips.
I think
I got Klein's ball lips.
I think she said she stole her friend's bowling ball or something. That's what she
Volunteering and stuff.
What is the secret to reaching 105 years old?
Just don't let things bother you too much.
No.
Anyone?
That made it more confusing.
That's the secret? We waited around for that?
Wait, play it again?
Just don't let things bother you too much.
God, I had really got nothing.
Does anyone have that? Let's try it backwards. Maybe it's one of those things like it's just worship Satan or something. Hold
Okay.
on. Let me try this
Let's hear
backwards and see. This is, hold on. This is it backwards. Hold on. Here we go. Ready?
The Loch Ness Monster ate my...
Oh, the Loch Ness Monster. Forwards here.
Just don't let things bother you too much.
Something about Klein's ball itch.
Yeah, don't get a really bad ball itch.
Don't get a ball itch? Is that what she's saying? She's not wrong.
Or maybe she's saying a
Just
cocktail.
don't let Klein's ball itch, that's.
Klein's ball itch.
She's not saying Klein anything, Jake. But if you say it backwards, Allie, listen to this.
That's just
Nothing? Forwards, backwards. Anyway, here's her family to translate.
Just don't let Klein's ball itch, that's.
Yay! Grandpa victory!
Reaction.
I asked her family members if they're.
What the hell did she say?
What's she
I
saying?
asked her family members, what is she talking about?
I asked her family members if there are any other secrets to her longevity.
That I can
They say
actually
Fridays
understand.
she still enjoys having a cold beer.
Well, it
There's
sounds
no
like it.
way.
Well, there you have it. If you guys want to live
cold
forever,
beer and Klein's
if
balls.
you want to live forever, and this is the most important part, this is why we do the old people's secrets. If you want to live forever, just remember this.
Just don't let Klein's ball itch, that's.
That's right. Quick break. Back with more show next. KROQ, we are a Klein Ally show. Oh, that's Sublime. Hold on one second. Sublime, wait your turn. We got to save society first, then we'll get to your song. I'm sure we haven't played that on KROQ in at least 6 minutes. That'll be
That
coming
man
up.
loves women.
He does love women and whores and Ensenada, as we learned from that song.
Yes.
You can go ahead and hear that coming up in moments. That'll be your next song on KROQ, in case you're wondering. Sublime Ensenada. Right now, though, we try to save society in a very special woman's edition of Woman versus Machine. Nope. This machine is on
What
its
a
last
tribute.
legs.
These buttons are whooping your ass today.
Man, they really are. I don't know what's going on. Everything was all set up. Ever since this thing traveled to Colorado with us, it came back. It's all busted up now.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Well, how old is that machine?
Very old. Let's see if this works. There we go.
There we go. You know, that machine is basically a representation of how you live your life, which is
Cluttered. Not updated.
cluttered, full, overflowing, no more storage.
Sometimes working, oftentimes not. It's time now to get inside the brain of a female, which is a dangerous place to go. And in this particular round of Woman versus Machine, it is AI answering questions that everyone has always wanted to know about women. Allie, you are a woman. You should know the answers to these questions. So I think you'll do very well against AI. But AI, as you know, is billions of points of data to give us the right answer. So the first question, you get a chance to go toe-to-toe with the robot. And the question is, what is the best way to defuse a situation when a woman is spiraling or emotionally...
This is a great celebration of women, by
This
the
is
way.
how we're celebrating
How do you calm
women.
down your psychotic wife?
That's not the question that was asked, but that's a great way to phrase it.
But
Yeah,
you came up with the questions, right?
The questions are very common questions that people have. And the first question is...
About women?
What is the best way to diffuse a very upset woman?
You mean chill the bitch out?
That's right.
Bitch out!
Okay. I thought these were female-centric questions,
That
not
is
just questions on
Hey, Michelle!
how to deal with women.
This is, Allie, are you going to answer? Are you not
Well,
going
now I'm upset.
How do we calm Allie down? We got chilled this bitch
How
out.
do you make me angry? I know how to answer.
Allie, do you have an answer, or are you just going to
Yes,
sit there and stare at us?
So if you are if you're in an argument with a woman and you want the situation not to escalate,
okay,
here's what you do.
Very sexist.
You obviously have to say, I know you're upset. I totally get it. I probably would be too if I was in your situation. I know that you're upset and you have every right to be. I also don't want to fight. So why don't we take a little moment? Why don't you go take a hot bath? Treat yourself. You deserve it. We'll come back in a minute and we'll have more of a level-headed conversation.
So you're supposed to create space, take some time.
In a loving and validating and, empathetic way.
That's what Allie said. This is what the female AI said. Same question. What is the best way to chill a bitch out?
Validate my feelings first. People calm down faster when they feel heard. This doesn't mean you agree with everything, it just shows you acknowledge my emotions. That's right. I'm crazy.
Oh.
Okay. Wow. Well, AI even said that. That's insane. All right. Well,
As soon as the AI is a woman, she's just off the rails.
Apparently. All right. So that's interesting. So you guys both kind of said similar stuff there. Validate the feelings. Yeah. And Allie threw in take a bath, which feels a little sexist, but I think Robot gets the point round one. So congratulations, AI.
So I sounded sexist, but not the robot?
That's right, because that's AI. You can't argue with AI. It doesn't have any emotions. Question 2, Jake, this is a good one for you. Because when you get mad, a lot of times you yell out, I'm fine. It's fine. You know when Jake always has his tantrum?
It's fine.
Yeah, that's what Jake yells whenever he's mad about stuff.
That wasn't when I was mad. It was when you kept pressing me about a relationship.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Right, you were yelling.
It was fine. It was a fine relationship. It was fine.
Until it
ended.
Yeah, and that's fine too.
Yeah, what was fine?
It was imploding.
That's why the question we have, which is a big one now, is what does a woman really mean when she says, I'm fine?
Oh, when she says
the
I'm
rest
fine?
of your argument that you had last night? Or?
That's right. I've turned into AI to solve my arguments. So when a woman says what Jake says, which is,
it's fine.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. What does it really mean? We asked AI. What do you think?
It depends on the inflection. If she says, I'm fine, it means, no, she's not. But when she says, I'm fine, it means, no, she's not.
I
and
notice
you're in
no
danger.
difference in what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
if she says it's fine, it means she is. If she says it's fine, it means she's not.
That's not what I said. Listen, lady.
Oh my God. I'm going to snap your neck in half.
If she says, I'm fine, it means she's not. But if she says, I'm fine, it means she's not, and you're in danger.
Do these not sound identical to you as well?
Yes, he's not doing
But
a
that's
good
not what
job.
you said.
Yeah. All right, this is what AI said. Once again, so Jake, your answer is I'm fine does not mean ever fine. That's what you're saying?
Yes, and you're in danger.
This is what AI says.
Means I'm upset but don't want to argue. Basically it means, I'm not okay, but I don't want to fight about it right now. This often happens when I'm tired, overwhelmed, or don't think the conversation will go well. Like I said, I'm crazy.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Okay, so once again, I think the point goes robot on that one as well, because that at least makes sense. She's saying that I'm not okay, but I don't want to necessarily get into it right now, so I'll just say it's fine. Sweep it under the rug.
I mean, that is pretty accurate.
Last question is for DJ Omar Khan, because I don't like the way this is taking a bit of a sexist turn, and it is Women's Month. And listen, I've got 2 sisters and 2 daughters. My whole life surrounded by women, estrogen coursing all all over the place. I can't escape
stereotype my sisters and my daughters and my wife.
Spent years at Playboy. All right, I'm just surrounded by women. I get it. Omar, here's the serious question.
Yeah.
Okay, what is something that we asked AI? What is something as a woman you would like every man to understand about what it's like to be a woman?
Ooh. Oh, it's going to be something that's period related. I want you to understand, my one time a month, that I'm bleeding from the hoo-ha, and it's not fun all the time.
That's how women speak.
Uh-huh.
I learned that.
Something about the brag.
Okay. We also want you to know how hard pregnancy is.
I'm bleeding from
You
the
have no
hoo-ha.
idea.
Yeah.
I don't think a woman has ever said that phrase in the
I feel
history.
like Vanessa has said that.
Yeah. Hi, Vanessa.
Hoo-ha! She does like to say that
What
phrase.
do you think about all this, Vanessa?
I'm offended. I hate this segment. This is Woman versus Machine. We asked the robot AI technology, same question. What is something you would like every man to understand about women? This is what the robot said.
I am too cold to answer that right now.
Oh, okay.
Can I please get a blanket? Now I'm too hot. What the hell do you want from me?
Okay.
Do you have any chocolates? Forget it.
Okay. All right, great.
It's fine.
All right, robot gets the point on that
323 said, I'm fine equals I'm starving, you're worthless, and I don't love you.
one. Yeah. I feel like that's a good answer right
It
there.
is much better.
All right, well, happy Women's Month. I think
It's that time of the month.
I feel like this whole thing backfired in so many ways. And I didn't even get on the right Sublime song, so that's my fault. We'll get to that, I'm sure, coming up on KROQ. We are Klein and Ally show. It was Woman versus Machine, a runaway hit, clearly.
KROQ Mile High Club. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Hey, it's Rivers and Brian from Weezer. Pack your bags for KROQ's Mile High Club Destination 11.
You're going to our show in Toronto, Canada.
Let's go away for a while. You and I say it ain't so. I don't care about that.
Listen at 9 noon, 3 and 6.
Get on the standby boarding list all week and instantly win tickets to see us at Crypto.com Arena.
October 24th, courtesy of Live Nation.
If you want to destroy my sweater, Beverly Hills.
And you'll get the chance to go away to see him again in Toronto, Canada.
Free healthcare.
Maple syrup and Weezer.
What more could you ask?
Go away, go away, go away. I leave my candy with the pork and beans.
It's KROQ Mile High Club Destination 11, Weezer in Toronto.
Only on the world famous KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Visit calldowntown.com for a free case review.
I messed up big time over the weekend, I will admit it. It's not my fault. I heard a lot of people talking about Dinosaur. The Dinosaur, I think it's called. It's trending all over the place. If you're wondering why dinosaurs are trending, it's
That's that new one on Netflix, right?
It's Netflix. It's Morgan Freeman. And it's basically, I think the whole thing was done by AI, it looks like. Or Spielberg's involved. So it's kind of like, think of any of those, Earth, a magnificent place where they show you a bunch of videos of humpback whales and, fire.
I mean CGI, not AI.
Well, I think
it was done by AI?
I feel like it was.
And Spielberg is involved?
Maybe it's both CG and AI.
I don't know. Maybe CGI or something. I mean, obviously they're not getting real footage of these dinosaurs because this happened, 500 million years ago, dude.
Yeah, okay,
I think Spielberg's like, guys,
well,
for my final act.
Yeah.
I can see Spielberg
200 million years ago, I took some video.
Well, look, regardless, it's not real. All I know is it's not real footage. Okay? That's all I know.
Okay, all right.
Not real footage.
Okay.
They take you back to the beginning of the time when dinosaurs ruled the earth. I think it's the top show on Netflix now. I heard people yapping about it all weekend, and I assume because it's about dinosaurs.
Is there a plot, or is it just like nature documentary type?
It is very much in the style of any of those Earth. Where they talk about the way that the dinosaurs
used to live,
and you learn about dinosaurs and stuff. And I thought it was for children because it's about dinosaurs, and who loves dinosaurs more than children?
Every man.
I don't know. I thought it was a children.
Loves dinosaurs.
So
I love dinosaurs.
Yeah, I mean, most
remember that one.
Yeah, when they're kids, they're like, "Oh my god, dinosaurs!"
Yeah.
And they grow up and they're like, "Oh my god, dinosaurs!"
Didn't your kid get knocked out over the weekend, Allie, over a dinosaur?
He was hit in the face over a dinosaur.
Right.
Yeah, because him and his friend were fighting over the dinosaur because both of them wanted it because they both love dinosaurs.
Sure.
And then the other kid hit him in the face with, I think, a stegosaurus. He's got a black eye.
So I told my kids we were going to sit down and watch this dinosaur show, and my wife said, "Are you sure it's appropriate?" And I said, "It's about dinosaurs." So yeah, clearly it's appropriate. It's for children.
Dinosaurs rip each other apart.
Does it have a rating on it?
I didn't check.
Oh, okay.
But it looked, once again, it's called The Dinosaur. I assume it's meant for children, and this quickly, sadly, turned into a new round of Klein's Kids Hate Him, as you'll learn in a moment with actual audio.
Klein's kids hate him.
Shut up!
Klein's kids hate him.
Give me that!
Klein's kids hate him because he's a bad dad.
It's not okay.
I'll kiss you, bro.
Klein's kids hate him.
That boy.
Klein's kids hate him.
Yeah!
Klein's kids hate him because he's a bad dad.
What?
Want this on your radio? I do not want to do the same on your radio. You are crazy, Dad.
For the record, Klein, being a bad dad, raced from the airport when we got back from Colorado so I could be at the first pitch of my kids' opening day Little League game. That's the bad dad in the song, racing. Yeah, I know you didn't care.
That's what she said when you got there.
So I gather the kids around, we sit down, we watch put on the dinosaur show, and immediately I realized this is not a show for children, and my kid, right out of the gate...
Why isn't a show for children?
This is not going to ruin it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, the dinosaur show on Netflix, but the first scene, it's a daddy dinosaur gets separated from his family.
Dude, that happens in that was Land Before Time.
And,
so many of these dinosaur things are like
and
separated
literally
families.
the first scene is Morgan Freeman saying, and the dad can't find his daughter and his daughters and his wife.
Doing black voice here?
No, I'm
That's
not.
your Morgan Freeman?
That's
terrible.
I'm not committing to the Morgan Freeman.
You suck.
Anyway.
And you get busy dinosauring.
Right. So the point is this. Right away, my kid goes into a full meltdown because I didn't realize how sad it gets right out of the gate.
It's making... making a burst.
That's the good guy. He's fine. That's not the dad. Now, here's what's happening.
It's fine. It's not the dad.
All right. What I failed to mention is right before the dad loses his family of dinosaurs, and then the dad immediately gets eaten by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh.
And
you got to start out with something salacious in these shows.
And my daughter is freaking out about it and I am trying to remedy the situation. Okay.
The music.
What a dad. Okay.
I know. God, way to validate your kid's feelings. It's fine. It's not the dad. Shut up.
Because I spent 10 minutes saying to my wife, I think this is a show for children. And she said, are you sure? And I said, absolutely. And then
but you're not sure. You didn't check anything.
It's called The Dinosaur, Allie.
So all you're basing it on is the title, and she's saying, "Are you sure?" And that's the only thing you're using as evidence is the title, The Dinosaur.
I heard another family talking about it at breakfast.
Family of adults?
No, there was kids there. I think I don't know. They said something about you guys watching this dinosaur show. My kids love it, so I assume
in
it's
Klein's
for kids.
defense, it is rated PG. So
PG.
Yeah,
he's fine. That's not the dad.
But in the world of Tyrannosaurus,
He's okay.
He's okay.
That's not the dad.
No, that is the dad, actually.
So I'm trying to.
The older sister's like, yeah, it is.
I'm trying.
He is dead.
I'm trying to trying to convince my younger kid the dad's fine. That's a different dinosaur that got eaten, and then of course I get completely
you have
knocked
to get
out.
corrected. Yeah.
No, that is the dad, actually.
She's full on hysterical now. Thanks a lot, Morgan Freeman.
Why is it his fault?
He's probably just taking a nap.
What?
The dad was probably just taking a nap.
Dad, the dinosaur ate him. We're not dumb.
We're not dumb.
So,
I mean, she's right. You're trying to explain.
Well,
you're like, that's not what's happening, and you think that they're just going to believe you.
But Allie, it's all.
She's 9. She knows what she's seeing.
Dinosaurs. It's all fake anyway. We're not watching real footage here, so I'm explaining.
You could say that about any show. It's still an emotional experience. Just because you're watching a scary movie and someone's getting stabbed, it doesn't help to be like, this isn't really happening.
Well, I tried to, after the fact, have a little conversation to be a better parent.
I'm sorry.
You didn't like it?
I'm sorry. It was sad.
What was sad about it?
It was really sad.
Oh.
So
I love that your wife's like, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry that you feel sad. And you're like, what was so sad about it?
Well, yeah, right. Because
what's wrong?
I explained logistically why it's not something to be sad about.
What? They're dinosaurs.
No, they're babies.
Yeah, but guess what? Guys, we know how it all ends up for the dinosaurs anyway, right? So it's kind of...
Damn, dude.
Right?
So it doesn't matter.
That's my point. They're not...
No one is listening to you,
They're not roaming
Talking to yourself.
They're not roaming around the planet now, so we know it didn't go great for them at the end anyway.
So your rationale is, well, don't be so upset because they all die. The babies are dead too, all of them.
Yeah, that's my point. They're all dying eventually. This one just got it in the first scene. Okay, so...
Probably better that way.
Anyway, I'm not allowed to pick shows anymore for the family. I've
second that.
Lost that ability. So it's been another round of Klein's Kids Hate Him, the Dinosaur Edition. Got to take a quick
break. Take us
break.
out, Morgan Freeman.
When we have more show after this.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
I'm not sure if this is factually accurate, but I assume it is. I think we have more liquor stores per capita than anywhere else in the entire world here in Southern California. It feels like there's liquor stores everywhere. And some blocks, you got one on every corner of the block, and they all seem to be thriving.
Yeah, but then there's also times where you're driving and you're like, I need to stop at a liquor store. And then you're like, what the hell? I'm expecting to see one on every block. Why in this one area is there no liquor store?
It seems like we have more liquor stores than people in Southern California. And the theory is always that if you meet anyone in a liquor store, they probably have a good story, which is why we sent Jake. You know, Jake goes to liquor stores. He's a regular at his liquor store. They call him the Francis Connor. They call him the Francis Connor guy at his liquor store. And
I think that's his nickname to his face.
Right, but behind his back, they're like, oh, the smelly a-holes here. But, yeah, but
not an a-hole.
No, that's right. Sorry, the smelly guy with the dog is here. Excuse me.
The friendly, smelly guy.
But, so Jake spends a lot of time in different liquor stores, and we decided that everyone's got a story, and if you're at a liquor store, you probably have an even better story. So we have a brand new segment we're going to debut now called Liquor Stories, where Jake just goes up to people at liquor stores and say, what's the best story you have? And Johnny, Postmaster Johnny, was so enthralled by this idea that he said, I want to create the theme song. Move over, Omar.
The guy who hates liquor.
Yeah, I don't like to drink, but I love stories. So this is a worldwide debut of a brand new theme song for a brand new segment called Liquor Stories.
Jake the Nerd got liquor stories. Yeah, he's got all the liquor stories.
Now, Johnny claims that this took him 2 hours. Now, I don't know.
Was it the lyrics that took a long time, Johnny? Or
No, I was just really indecisive on like what goofy song I could do for Jake, and then I thought this song fits Jake's vibe perfectly.
But this took you 2 hours, and you rhymed the word stories with stories.
Yeah,
just like he rhymed tamales with tamales.
Jake the nerd got liquor stories.
What rhymes with stories? What rhymes with stories?
Yeah, he's got all the liquor stories.
It doesn't even really.
I'm out of lyrics.
I got nothing.
Doesn't mean much, just liquor.
That was a 2 hours of Johnny. Johnny, you got to be kidding. You're exaggerating how long that took. That took you 2 hours?
Yeah, I was exaggerating, but I threw in a little squaw for Jake though too.
So by 2 hours, do you think it was like 20 minutes?
Yeah, how much are you exaggerating? Because 2 hours to me means like it took somewhere over an hour and a half if you're going to say 2 hours. But are you rounding up from what, 5 minutes? Or?
No, yeah, it definitely took like around an hour and like 15 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
I had to choose the right song. I had to get the vibe right.
Okay, but how much of that was also just spent socializing with people in the hallway?
I had to call in about like 3 people to get their opinion on it.
Right.
Be like, hey, give this a listen. What do you think?
Hey, do you have any words that rhyme with stories? Because I'm tapped out. No? Okay.
Fine, I'm just going to end it then.
I'm just going to do stories. I mean, it's like...
Jake the nerd got liquor stories.
Maybe like I hope they're good and they're not bories. I mean, there's so many things you could do. I mean...
Yeah, he's got all the liquor stories.
It's really just the same sentence again.
I really didn't know what the segment was either, so I was just running off a title. I was like, liquor stories. Liquor stories.
Also, bories.
Well, look, I'm saying at least it's better than what. At least there's an effort there. Yeah, it is. Here's Jake's first liquor story, guys. And Jake was, of course, at a liquor store where he just approached random people. Here we go.
What's your name? My name's EJ. How you doing? What's the most interesting story you can tell me about your life?
I'm bipolar, and I'm also a 27-year veteran of Kung Fu.
Whoa!
See, that's the point. You go up to anyone.
He does have all the liquor stories.
He does have all the liquor stories. A 27-year veteran of Kung Fu. I was waiting for the guy to say, like, military service.
Totally.
Kind of have a reputation with the Burbank police officers. They actually call me Mr. Sordus.
Got a nickname and everything. This guy's great.
Mr. Sordus?
Mr. Stories. He's got the story.
That rhymes.
And one time when I was drunk and manic out of my mind, I barricaded myself in my daughter's room at my mom's house.
Oh.
There was police officers outside with the tactical team. They had the beanbag gun. They had the phasers ready to go. They had lasers going through the window to let me know that if I jumped out there with the iron pipe, they were going to put me down. What eventually happened with that standoff was I knew I was going to go to county, and I went out and gave myself up in the living room, and they took me away.
I mean, what a story. Just a stranger just in line.
This is the guy that you're behind in line.
They don't know. Guy's just buying something at the liquor store.
Buying a couple of 40s.
Buying some of that generic Viagra behind the register, and then boom, you get a whole story. This guy was in a police standoff.
And I was on the news. I was on Channel 7 News that day. It was a 45-minute standoff. It was absolutely nuts.
Man, you sound so proud of it.
I know. You really
45 minutes is not very long standoff.
Yeah, you recognize me from Channel 7?
It was absolutely nuts. And what happened with that? What was the outcome? I had a good public defender. So what she did with that is she put me into a couple programs that the court mandates and stuff like that.
Hey, this is not boring. I'll tell you, Allie, right? Nothing boring about this.
I'm sure those programs didn't entail going back to the liquor store.
Well, that's where it's interesting, because Jake did run into this guy buying something at the liquor store.
So what she did with that is she put me into a couple programs that the court mandates and stuff like that. And I just finished probation this past week. So
celebratory trip to the liquor store, right? Gotta celebrate.
Now I can get my record expunged. So it was, at the end of the day, it was tragic what happened, but now it's all behind me now.
What'd you buy today at the liquor store?
Oh, no.
It's all behind me now. My daughter is still extremely traumatized.
What do you think he's buying at the liquor store?
Okay, so guy did a stand-up with the police in Burbank.
27-year Kung Fu veteran.
Kung Fu veteran. He holed himself up in his daughter's room. Standoff for 45 minutes. I'm going to say he's a buzzball guy.
Buzzballs. I hope for the sake of his own sanity and everything else, he's just getting like sunflower seeds and lottery tickets or something. But let's find out.
Kept it simple. I bought a pack of smokes and a Red Bull. They go great together, in case you haven't tried it.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a good recipe.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Cigarettes and Red Bull.
And, that's what I do when I'm going the sober route. Now, if I was drinking, I'd be there 3-4 times a day buying 2 tall boys throughout the entire day and literally drinking close to 300 ounces of beer a day, man.
Wow.
No exaggeration.
Well, there you have it. That was
Jake the nerd got liquor stories.
That was our first liquor stories.
He was an alcoholic.
And he's got all the liquor stories.
And this guy is a criminal record.
So,
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Let it ride, because I have no more thoughts.
There you have it. The first and potentially last ever liquor stories on KROQ. Quick break, back with more Show Your ADD News and some stuff for you coming up. We will get to all of that. Hold on. Garrett, yes, you're on KROQ. Good morning. Hi.
Hey, good morning. Allie just fixed Johnny's song and nobody realized it. Instead of saying stories, he's buying a couple of 40s. There's your rhyme right there.
There you go.
There's a bunch of options that people are sending in on the text line as well that could have made that a better song.
I like the squaw.
The
Squaw's cool. The rest
squaw
of it
was
is
nice.
bories.
The rest of it was very boring.
Klein Alley Show.
Think of the last time that you tried something for the very first time in your life. Maybe you realize you made it to 25, 35, 45, whatever. You never did something, and then you finally end up in a situation where you do it. I think for the most part, if you avoid things, like for most of your life, you just say, I'm never going to do that. Omar recently has become a zipper, full-on zipper, because he's like, he loves zip lining, and he never did it as a kid because his parents hated him and his dad deserted him. But as an adult now, he's like, you show this man a zip line, he'll get on it. He loves zipping.
Yep.
And that's a new hobby of his, something that I don't think he would brag about too much, but he loves good zips. And Vanessa's never been on a mountain before, never skied, never snowboarded, never done anything involving snow. I don't even know if she ever saw snow before, other than maybe when we took the show up to Big Bear.
We should have done Child Sees Snow for the first time video.
Yeah, because
the only snow she's familiar with is the one that goes up her nose.
Right. Oh, yeah. The snort snow. She loves that stuff. Mm-hmm. But, Vanessa, this was a big moment for you because you decided that after our live broadcast on Friday, you were going to suit up and hit the slopes with no lessons for the first time ever.
Yeah. And it was scary.
Yeah.
I did it.
You did it.
One and done, baby.
Oh, my God. It was amazing.
You're never going to do it again?
I don't think so. The whole process, too long.
Here's
but you had a knack for it.
Here's some of the audio of Vanessa even just attempting to get her snowsuit on. If you ever try to get a kid ready for the weather, you know it's never easy. It's layers and putting stuff on and tantrums, and this was some of the audio. You've never heard this yet, but there's video that we'll throw up on the Instagram as well. This is Vanessa getting suited up for her first time ever down the mountain.
All right, Vanessa's all suited up. How do you feel?
I'm ready for battle.
She's ready for her bottle.
Already? You went in that time?
Yeah, she was ready right away because it was stressful to get her in her snowsuit, and she needed her bottle. And I get it. Listen, that's a soothing
We had been
thing.
hitting the bottle for a while.
Yeah.
So.
Ready for battle.
Ready for bottle?
Battle.
I'm ready for battle.
I'm ready to do this.
We are ready.
Woo. Feel like the whole putting on the boots was a whole thing.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot of time spent.
Go.
So this was just her getting her boots on.
And it did take us a while to get suited up and everything, get the right skis,
out of breath already.
She is. Her walk, by the way, even walking through the snow, Klein and I would walk, we thought slowly, and then we would look behind us and she'd be like,
so far back.
So then we get to the area, we managed to shuffle our way over to the area where the skiing and snowboarding is, where you are supposed to start putting on your snowboards and skis and stuff, and Vanessa runs into a problem because she cannot get into her skis.
This is the first of many problems.
Go.
We've reached our first problem.
I have commentary.
Yeah,
this isn't for me. I gave it a try for the listener. I'm giving up. I'm too light for the ski. It doesn't want to slap down. This isn't made for me.
Yeah.
I'm a beach girl.
Yeah.
Rollerblades. Skiing? Not for me.
So she's having a meltdown on the mountain. She hasn't
Don't you just click the boots in?
She couldn't click her. She could not successfully click her boot into the ski.
Not for her.
And she said
she was too light for the skis.
She's too light for the skis.
The way wasn't working.
And by the way, all these people that are so excited to start their day of skiing and snowboarding, and this mountain just got douched with powder. I mean, it was
beautiful.
It had not snowed like that in a while. Everyone said how lucky we were to be there. Everyone's so excited, and you have this woman just having this huge rant about, I am a beach girl. I don't like this at all.
After an hour of us getting
her, all she has to do is now is put one more.
She was like, forget it.
One click away from skiing, and she starts a whole meltdown. She's done.
Yeah.
I'm a beach girl.
Yeah.
Rollerblades. Skiing? Not for me. I'm too old for this. Yes. I'm 34.
She's too old for it. She doesn't want to deal with it.
And then she's like, yes, that's right. I am a grown-up.
34.
So then
Sounds like she did need her bottle because she's having a real tantrum here.
That's cranky.
This is where she lays down on the ground.
Yeah, and now she's laying down and rolling around in the snow.
Because I get Angel on the ground.
Oh my God.
She's completely lost it now. I mean, a full blown tantrum on the mountain.
Angel on the ground.
Angel on the ground.
So then the guy that helped us all get suited up comes over,
guy.
walks
Poor
over
guy.
from the ski, because it's all in the hotel. He leaves the hotel, goes over there to help her get her skis on.
He goes, he goes, Angel on the ground. I'll be right there.
Angel on the ground. I'm dad.
And
Now-
she's messing with her skis, swearing at them when
Now
he
she's-
arrives.
Yeah, she's yelling.
My patience were thin.
My what?
Patience.
She was yelling at her skis, yelling at her own feet. She looked like a crazy person on the thing, okay?
Can I show you how to get out of the binding really quick? You see this ski pole?
That guy's so calm.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, this guy's like, typical
He's gonna
person.
get hit.
Working
So
at the
nice,
just nice, calm person.
You see this ski pole? If you
Vanessa's
don't need
cussing
to
at her
ever until
skis.
you're
What's a
totally done.
binding?
What's a binding?
So this guy doesn't realize how beginner she is because he's like, can I just show you how to get out of these quickly? And she has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah.
If you don't need to ever until you're totally
What's a
done.
binding?
You feel good? Confident? You feel good though?
I have to
Enough?
lie and say yes.
If you don't feel good, it's totally fine just to enjoy the day and hang out here.
He's telling her it's okay to give up.
I don't think they've ever talked someone out of it before. And they're literally saying at this point, if you just want to just enjoy the day, you just sit here.
Yeah.
You don't even
This
have
is not for you.
Yeah, this-
Because you will not enjoy the day if you continue.
Yeah.
Too.
I'm just gonna cheer for them.
Yeah, cheer for them.
I'm only doing this for work purposes.
You're gonna crush it.
Okay, then we get to we find a child's area, essentially, where it's not a real lift. It's like one of those metal poles that you just drag yourself up on the
was
pole.
fun.
And then you kind of shimmy down, and it's almost completely flat.
Very close to flat.
Vanessa found a flat mountain.
Not fun if you're a snowboarder. You can very hardly move on this.
And
Shimmy.
This is when we saw her coming down the first initial little tiny bunny slope, and
Right.
she was doing it.
And she, without zero lessons, zero ability, didn't even know the word binding 5 minutes ago. Angel on the ground now, making her way down a very flat part of the mountain.
Woo! Yes, pizza! Yes!
French fries. Pizza. We're not even at the hill.
So she just then starts just yelling pizza, French fries, as she makes her way down a very flat mountain.
And when we went up that little ski lift, the kids one,
Yeah.
she was a couple people behind me, and I was looking forward and just getting dragged up the hill by the little metal bar, and then I hear, "I lost my pole!
Oh, yeah, she lost her pole.
I lost my pole!"
Yeah. She lost her pole at one
She was
point.
screaming. It's reverberated off the whole mountain. I thought she was going to cause an avalanche.
The other thing I want to point out, because we don't have time to get into all of this now, but there's some footage up on our Instagram at Klein Ally Show. After doing the kids' flat run one time, I think we got a little overzealous, and we took her up to still an equally easy.
Well,
slightly-
it was the bunny hill, but it's a long bunny hill,
Right.
and it's probably about a 10 to 12 minute chairlift. You're up there.
It ended up with her basically walking down the mountain in her ski boots, which you can see video of on our Instagram. So it was successful. And Vanessa, when do you think you'll be returning to the mountain again, if you had to guess?
I don't know. I don't think I'll ever do it again. Maybe I'll try snowboarding just to see what that's like.
Well, I want to be there.
All right. Yeah. Well, anyway, another success.
It's Klein Ally Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, welcome to your KROQ. Another hour can officially begin, and now is the time that we are looking for you. Caller 20. Stop dilly-dallying and get to a phone. Grab a phone from a stranger. This is a much more important call than when a stranger goes, someone call 911. You got to call us now at 800-520-1067 and claim your spot on the standby boarding list to go see Weezer in Toronto, Canada.
And that is in addition to seeing their show at Crypto.com Arena October 24th. So
guaranteed tickets plus a chance for a trip and more tickets. You'll be overdosing on Weezer if you are the 20th caller right now at 800-520-1067. Rivers would say call now. He's not eligible to win, so take his tickets right now.
he would say, call now.
Klein Ally Ally Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
KROQ Klein Ally Show. If you want to call us, you can do that. You can also text us, 800-520-1067. Text line already pouring through with a lot of people saying, congratulations, Klein, you finally made it. Already proving that you are more successful than Ally's acting career because your jacket was featured on Saturday Night Live.
I know, there's so many messages about it this morning. I saw Klein's jacket on SNL.
Yeah, a lot of messages also on the GOAT line.
Hello, I'm just calling to let you know that Jamie 100% wore Klein's jacket on SNL tonight. So congratulations, Klein. You made it to Saturday Night Live.
I don't know why I'm being congratulated for this because I want to get...
It's a huge honor.
It is. I think this is a big
This is where I peaked? You think this is where my career has peaked? That my jacket that I gave, that I was peer pressured into giving Jamie from the Gorillas, wore it on SNL, and now...
first of all, I don't think you were peer pressured at all. You peer pressured yourself.
Yeah.
He just said, that's a cool jacket. Nobody in their right mind goes, here! and then takes it off and gives it to the person.
Yeah, well, then there he is trying on the jacket, and he loved it, and then he said... he said that he would give me his jacket, but he couldn't because it wasn't really his. He borrowed it. So I don't even know.
He's a serial jacket taker.
This guy just borrows jackets. Then next thing you know, on SNL, Gorillas performs over the weekend. And there's
it's their first time on SNL.
Where is it?
I start getting all these DM. Boom, 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 boom. Klein, I think that's your jacket. Hey, is that your jacket, Klein, on SNL?
Well, the screenshot that people had sent me was when they were all saying goodbye at the end. Jamie's on stage with the jacket on,
wearing the jacket, rubbing it in my face,
and you can tell by those giant tassels that it's definitely Klein's jacket.
And then someone said to me, "Did you even watch the episode?" I did not watch the episode, but apparently it definitely was my jacket because.
Live from New York, it's Saturday Night Live with Colin Jost, Keenan Thompson, Klein's jacket, musical guest.
I can't believe they mentioned it in the intro. Klein's jacket,
Gorilla, and your host Ryan Gosling.
That's right. It's a shot of my jacket right next to Ryan Gosling. And even the jacket looked ugly next to Gosling.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to look hot next to him.
So congratulations, Gorillas. The saga of the jacket continues. It made its way all the way to 30 Rock. And by the way, I don't know if he was going to send... How long ago were Gorillas in here? It's been a few weeks, right?
Yeah, about 2, yeah.
Yeah, so the guy said after he took my jacket... I didn't hear this conversation, but apparently there was a conversation in the hall where he said, I like this jacket. Send that man something.
He kept saying we should send him something. We've got to send him something.
He did say that. I was there and I heard that.
Has anything arrived here?
But I think he was just inviting you to his show at the Palladium.
No.
No, because that never came through, that invite. But this is something that people who never pay for dinner say all the time. You know, it's like, I should do so. I'll get you back. Yeah,
but he's already saying to his assistants, and they're like, okay, yeah, and then he never do it.
Yeah, exactly. He just says it like, we should do something, and then nobody really does anything.
I just want to make sure nothing arrived here that I'm unaware of, that someone else, because sometimes people like to open up our mail, you know, and then we don't never see it.
Nothing. How's the new jacket, by the way? I know you ordered a replacement.
I did. I couldn't find the same color, but I did.
It wasn't the same color.
I did end up getting the same pretty much jacket in the wrong size.
Would you want it back if that guy was able to give it back to you?
Yes.
If we had Gorillas back in, would you give him your other new jacket?
I would like. I would like to propose a trade for the one I have, the black one. But I think he liked the other one because it was green.
And yeah, that one is a better color.
And now it's on, and now it's got a whole story behind it because of, this is the jacket he wore on SNL. It's crazy.
It's a traveling jacket.
You go on SNL, it's a big deal in anyone's world, and you probably spend a lot of time thinking about, I would imagine there's stylists that their whole job is to figure out what you're going to wear on SNL, especially if you're the musical guest. You only go on twice the whole show, plus at the end when you wave to everyone.
And Jamie, I don't know if he was even on during the performances. I don't think he was just there at the end.
So he had one outfit to pick, and he picked of all the things, of all the clothing in the world, he picked my jacket.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at me.
Yeah.
There he is.
That's what he said.
Look at you.
On national TV.
It's incredible. So, you could go ahead and pitch. I didn't know anything about that episode other than the fact that Klein's jacket was the star of SNL, supposedly.
Well, if you ever make an appearance on SNL, you know what you're wearing. You got to wear the jacket, man.
I don't have it anymore.
You got to wear yours.
Oh, the replacement one?
Well, it does just look like you have another generic black jacket.
Yeah, that one
actually, jacket wears Klein.
KROQ Mile High Club. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Hey, it's Rivers and Brian from Weezer. Pack your bags for KROQ's Mile High Club Destination 11.
You're going to our show in Toronto, Canada.
Let's go away for
Listen at 9 noon, 3 and 6.
Get on the standby boarding list all week and instantly win tickets to see us at Crypto.com Arena.
October 24th, courtesy of Live Nation.
If you want to destroy my sweater, Beverly Hills.
And you'll get the chance to go away to see him again in Toronto, Canada.
Free healthcare,
Maple syrup and Weezer.
what more could you ask?
Go away, go away, go away. I leave my candy with the pork and beans.
It's KROQ Mile High Club Destination 11, Weezer in Toronto.
Only on the world-famous KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Visit calldowntown.com for a free case review.
KROQ, we are Klein and Ally show. That is 21 Pilots. About to bring into the studio an all-elite wrestling star by the name of MJF. If you're not familiar why he is a villain, a lovable villain, if you will, here is just some of his finest insults in the world of all-elite wrestling.
I'm MJF reporting live from the worst country ever, Canada, and right next to me is McGee from Whore Island.
Hey, Maxwell.
Now, the last thing I would want for you, Mikey, is to look back on the night and have any regrets, because looking at your face, I'm sure you can already think of one.
I'm 11.
Are you aware that your dad made a horrible mistake 11 years ago? If your dad had spent $10 for a condom, he'd be much happier, trust me.
She forgot to do to you what she did to all the other prospects, and that, my friend, is swallow!
So there's a reason that he is a heel and now entering the KROQ studios for an event that will be happening this weekend at Crypto.com Center in Los Angeles, California. AEW Revolution 2026 on Sunday, March 15th. It will air live on pay-per-view, and tickets at AEWTix.com and Access.com. Entering the KROQ studios now. Please welcome two-time champion and all-around lovable/hateable wrestling superstar from the All Elite Wrestling. It is MJF on KROQ. Good morning.
That was very solid. You're a sweetheart. You're a sweetheart of a man.
Thank you for
saying. A bit of a pig nose on. You don't know what's going on there, but a sweetheart of a man. Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you are deaf, dumb, blind, stupid, or since you're listening to this programming, no offense, with all due respect, let's just assume poor. My name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I am currently the AEW World Champion, and let's face it, the greatest AEW World Champion of all time. I'm a generational talent. I'm incredibly handsome, and I'm seated between two very interesting individuals. I'm looking forward to get to know today. Although I've heard a lot of things about you, none of them great.
Really? I didn't
Yes.
realize you've heard so much about us before even meeting us.
Question, okay, Allie. When you go number one, do you wash your hands?
Okay, I knew that this was. Yes, I do.
You do.
Most,
Don't lie.
When I'm home, I don't, because I don't feel it's necessary. At work,
But then when
most
you
of the
leave
time
the
I do.
house and you're shaking people's hands, or you're eating out of a fruit platter.
Would you like to
or-
shake mine?
That's a big no.
Okay.
With love.
All right.
With love. That's
Thank
a big
you.
no.
Thank you.
All right. So the rumors are true. That's
She's
unfortunate.
filthy. She's known as Pooh Fingers, is one of her many
Pooh
nicknames.
Fingers is one of the names. So Pig Nose and Pooh Fingers.
Yeah, there we go.
It sounds like
You've
a
come to
good
the right.
combination.
You've come to the right show.
There you go.
Well, what do you have to say for the people that really think you're going to go down this weekend?
I'd say that those people are dumb and ignorant, and if those people are tuning in right now, I'm going to explain to them why they are dumb and ignorant. Hangman Adam Page, I'm sure he's a great guy. You know, a lot of people like Hangman Adam Page. He does the whole cowboy thing. It's cute. It's sweet, right? But I'm MJF. I'm going to go down as one of the greatest to have ever laced up a pair of boots. We're having a Texas death match, and the cool thing is if Hangman Adam Page loses, he can never challenge for my AEW World title ever again. The stakes are very high for the Cowboy, which is why the fans of his, they're panicking. They're panicking, and they're panicking hard.
Can you explain the rules of the Texas death match for people that are not familiar? Because it's very different for people that are caught up in the world of WWE. They know about Royal Rumble rules, etc. Very different, the Texas death match.
Texas death match is, first of all, it's not a match that I want to have. Unfortunately, it was thrusted upon me, much like life. Essentially, the way that this match works is me and my opponent are allowed to use any weapon you could possibly think of. Barbed wire, glass, light tubes, tacks, forks, knives. If I could pull out a gun, I would. Unfortunately, that's probably the one weapon that's not allowed.
Right.
But trust me, with this guy, I've considered it. And we're allowed to use any weapon that pretty much on the face of the planet. There's no disqualifications. There's no countouts. We can be fighting in the audience. We could be fighting backstage in the arena in front of all these 13,000 people. If you can get a ticket, you're a lucky person. We're going to be at Crypto.com Arena on Sunday, March 15th. And the only way you can win is either by submission or by making your opponent completely unconscious for a count of 10. And that is the only two ways you can win this matchup.
So it could go on for quite a while.
It can go on for quite a while. There has been Texas death matches in the past that have gone on for 2 hours straight.
Damn.
Blood and guts everywhere.
Speaking of blood, you seem like you're a little jacked up right now on the nose. What happened to you? I know.
You want to do nose talk? Are you in any position to do nose talk?
Well,
excuse me.
Okay.
You look like you've been punched in the nose one too many times.
I also was in a Texas death match with a surgeon. It didn't go well for me.
So I have a question. Did the surgeon tell you he was not going to try? What was the pre-surgery talk?
It was a last-minute thing, and it was like 2 days before Christmas, I think. And as a result, I think everyone was checked out. And sadly, I was told going in, it's not going to be pretty for a while. And I said, well, I'm used to it. I'm not pretty right now.
Yeah.
And
I knew Stevie Wonder lived in L.A., but I had no idea he was taking up a rhinoplasty.
Hey, we don't have great insurance here at KROQ. You understand?
But to answer your question about my nose, is Hangman Adam Page is a gutless little worm, and he cheap shotted me on the show this past Wednesday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, right in the honker. The guy's a horrible person, and I'm salt of the earth. People say it all the time. I'm a great guy.
Do they say that all the time?
Yes, they also tell me how humble I am, and I do agree. I'm probably the most humble person who's ever lived.
I'm going to go over some of your nicknames for people that are not aware. But, of course, Better Than You is a nickname that you've given yourself.
Accurate.
The Salt of the Earth.
Yeah.
The Devil.
Yes.
Your Scumbag.
Yes.
Or the less famous Miz.
That is not one that I came up with.
I know that one you don't like.
Miz is a sweetheart, right? But bell to bell, I mean, literally, I could drop trow and poo fingers on his head.
Okay.
The man is no.
Well, you're one of the
MJF.
few wrestlers that I've seen knock a man out with his dong before.
It's true.
And
it's
that is
true.
an
I call that move the bris.
Oh, it is? Oh, wow. It's
There you
incredible.
go.
If you're not familiar, listen, I'm telling you, wrestling is something that is weird. And people that are passionate are as passionate as they could possibly be.
Oh, my gosh. The amount of people that reached out to me that were so excited that we were talking to you. It's crazy. Was insane.
It makes sense. I'm the biggest star in my sport, and at the end of the day, professional wrestling is one of the oldest sports in the world, and it's beloved by the fans because it's an incredible spectacle. And if you have never went to a professional wrestling show before, I got to tell you, this Sunday, if there was ever a show to go to, this is the one at Crypto.com Arena.
Now, I know there's been a lot of talk about you moving on to the WWE, but what about the consideration of going full John Cena, leaving wrestling to pursue a career in acting? Because you've been on the screen a couple of times now, too.
Star of Happy Gilmore, too. Played Sandler's son. I mean, you've been in some big movies as of recently.
Yeah. I got a movie coming out. It's a Universal picture. I was in Violent Night 2. That'll be coming out in December. I also have got some other things that are confirmed that I cannot talk about yet, but are very exciting. Things are popping off. As far as people wanting me to go to WWE fans want me to go to WWE because they know that I'm the biggest thing in wrestling and they're desperate to have me on their programming. I'm AEW World Champion. I am in All Elite Wrestling. It's where the best wrestle. It's why this Sunday you're going to see one of the greatest pay-per-views of all time in Revolution. As far as the acting thing goes, I feel that the Mount Rushmore of professional wrestlers turned actors are John Cena, The Rock, and Dave Bautista. Now, if any of you people know what Mount Rushmore is, which, let's be honest, with the people listening to this channel, you might not be the brightest or the boldest, so there are 4 heads on Mount Rushmore, and I feel that I've got a really great shot, and I'm going to make that happen. I'm going to etch my face into the Mount Rushmore.
Clearly, you've never seen Andre the Giant and the Princess Bride.
Listen, anybody want a peanut? I've seen the movie. Anybody want a peanut? I'm very young. I'm not even 30 yet, but I've seen the movie. It's a fantastic movie.
We will be back after this on KROQ, and we will let one of the greatest insulters in the game rip us all a new a-hole on KROQ. So get ready, Jake the Nerd. He's coming after you. And the rest of us, All Elite Wrestling star MJF, continue on KROQ after this.
Klein Ally Show.
KROQ, we are Klein Ally Show, and joined in the studio by one of the greatest that ever was and ever will be. At least he'll tell you that. He's All Elite Wrestling star, world champion, MJF, and who will be battling on Sunday at Crypto.com. If you lose, by the way, we should point out, the Texas Death Match, you lose the belt as well, correct?
I don't want to talk about it, but that would happen, but it's not going to happen.
Okay, but I'm saying there's a chance it could happen.
There's not. I'm trying to play nice here, pal.
Pay-per-view, tickets available if you want to go watch it live. Happen at Crypto.com on Sunday, but you can also go ahead and check it out live on pay-per-view.
510 said, MJF on Klein Ally Show, my 2 daily passions coming together. Shout out Big Hebrew. Followed by 213, did this guy just call all of us listeners stupid? What a jerk.
Yes.
Seriously, what the hell hell is he talking
And you're
about?
still listening to me because you can't stop.
See that? He's that's why he is a lovable heel.
Well, what
love to hate him,
happens
hate to
though
love him.
when somebody just comes at you really quickly? What is your like if I were ever in a bar fight and someone came at me? What is your first mode of defense?
Eyes, testicles, throat.
Oh, okay.
Those are your
in
three
that order?
winners. No, not necessarily. It's whichever one's the most open.
Okay.
It's funny because my mom took a self-defense class one time, and I found her notes, and she actually had a drawing of a person and drew their testicles and had the same exact order that he just said right there: eyes, testicles,
throat.
I feel bad that she felt the need to draw the
I know,
testicles.
that was weird.
Was your a single mother by chance?
No. She's married, but
so Dad just didn't get a lot of
those
action.
were definitely not my dad's balls.
Okay,
for sure. They're definitely not. I've seen those before. Jake the Nerd, it's your turn now to have a new a-hole torn by.
Okay, thank you.
No, that's Jake the Nerd. He sits in the nerd hole.
Sounds like one, yeah. Jake, I have a question. Do you play Magic the Gathering?
Gee, how could you have known that?
That's so interesting. Have you ever gathered women at any point for the game?
That's
silence.
That's
Listen to
nice,
me.
thanks.
How old are you?
I don't want to say.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
No, thank you.
Okay. Are you a 40-year-old virgin? Or are you like a 30-year-old virgin? Because I haven't seen you in person yet.
Jake, do you want to come in here so that MJF can get a look at you?
Can I be so honest? I don't want to look at this guy in person.
It will be more than looking, too. There's a smell.
He's got a stench.
Oh, God.
It's like a permanent
It's a natural
smell.
musk, and chicks dig it.
No one digs it.
Got it.
Got it.
All right. That's Jake the Nerd right there. Hey, Postmaster Johnny, would you like to come in here and have...
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay. This is Postmaster Johnny. I know you know about Postmaster Johnny.
Yeah, I unfortunately
he's
met him on the way
He's our
in.
show golden retriever.
He's had a rough week.
Wow. I'm not touching your hand. Why? Because you've probably been jerking it in the back.
That's a good point.
So, I've got questions for you.
Yeah.
There was a test done.
Yeah.
Sit down. Have a seat. Have a seat in my office.
Grab a mic, Johnny.
There was a test done, right?
Yeah.
And everybody got their testosterone levels checked.
Yeah.
You're a man, right?
Yeah.
Biologically.
You really had to think about that.
You did take a pause, which is fine. In 2026, there's a lot of different ways we look at it.
Yeah. Could be
anything.
So you're biologically a man. Do you call yourself a man?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, there was a pause. So now I'm confused. Do you not know your own sexuality?
No, I'm a dude.
Yeah. Okay. You're a dude. He's a dude. We're all dudes.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. So, what happened?
Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
Took a test.
He's not all there.
No, there's some things missing.
Yeah. No.
He's
Go
real
on.
slow.
So how this works is this is radio. When somebody talks to you, you respond, right? Yeah. Because it's the type of medium where people are listening to you talk.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. You're doing great.
Okay. We took a test.
You're doing great.
We're all proud of you.
We took a test. I had the
Johnny,
lowest.
the mic's turned backwards, by the way, just so you know.
No, it's not. I'm right here.
Yeah, you're talking to the
Doesn't
wrong...
he work here?
Yeah, he's talking to the wrong side of the microphone.
Holy cow.
Go ahead. I'm just letting you know.
He's worked here for years.
He's worked here for years.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I just turned 28 like a week ago.
I'm
2
only
weeks
a
ago.
year older than you.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I know. We're all shocked.
Baffling.
We're all shocked.
Can you
Just hit him. Just
Can
hit
you say
him.
the peanut line again that you said the Andre the Giant? Anybody want a peanut?
Okay, can I ask you a question? Do you know what that movie's from?
Princess Bride, 1988.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, so you do know things.
Yeah.
Okay, or besides saying fire. Or
Fire,
yeah.
He does say that a lot.
So so you take the testosterone test.
Yeah.
T is low.
Yeah.
Why
The
do you
lowest.
think that happened? Because there are women in the studio that also took the test.
Yeah, they
correct
did.
or incorrect?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
They did
scored
better
higher
than Johnny.
Yeah.
Scored higher.
And you can't think of any reason why?
She was taking like an injection thing to take
Not at the
testosterone,
time of the test.
but she had done it, so maybe it's like lingering in her body.
Like she had done it like years ago? Is
No, like 2 weeks ago, 3. She did it like a couple weeks ago.
For the people watching at home that do not have video, Allison is nodding no. so far, none of these excuses are lining up.
No, she took an injection, and then Vanessa is just that. She's got that
I'm
dog.
just scary.
She's just like a manly.
Okay.
She got high T.
For the people, again, that don't have video, Vanessa is a legal midget, right?
Yes. Yeah, we don't use that terminology, but yes, she is.
Was
Yes,
it
she is.
dwarf now in 2026?
Dwarf.
No, you can say
Little
midget.
people?
She's a Colombian dwarf.
So it's weird because I have a wrestling friend. His name is Hornswoggle.
Right,
And
of course.
he prefers midget.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, of course you know him. He's a great guy.
Our friend,
He's one of the greatest little people of all time.
Brad Williams, midget comedian, likes it when we call him.
He prefers midget.
He likes midja.
Midjaw.
Yeah,
I like that.
Midjaw.
I like that.
Yeah, because it's cleaner. So, Johnny, anything you'd like to send out? Because you're looking at a real man right now that's probably got high T.
Yeah, he's real.
I'm not going to lie. It's at least it's 1,500 over.
That was Vanessa's number, I think.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
10%, bitch.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Nails on a chalkboard.
This is unbelievable.
No.
I think that this is going to be an amazing event, and I think I'm going to plan my day on Sunday. I'm not going to my kids' Little League game anymore. I'm going to be at the All Elite Wrestling event happening at Crypto. It's Revolution 2026. Please go and support one of the greatest, most hateable, and lovable guys in the sport. He believes he's the best wrestler on planet Earth, and he'll tell you that to your face. MJF this weekend. Details going up on our socials right now. Klein Ally Show. Any parting words for our dumb audience?
You're welcome for my time.
Okay, thank you.
Sounds good.
We've got to take a break. More show after this on KROQ.
Klein Ally Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
KROQ Klein Ally Show. So yesterday, Allie was not here because she found out, I guess, very last minute on Wednesday that Thursday was going to be egg retrieval day.
Surgery day, yep.
Surgery day. So they went inside of, I guess I don't really know. I'm not a doctor, but I assume they did something by trying to grab as many eggs as they could.
It was like one of those.
Game.
Yeah, exactly. Like you go inside and the money's all flying around.
Oh, those things are so cool.
Yeah, it's like that.
Dollar bills flying. Just got to grab them. And then the idea is to find, some good eggs that they can then use to try to make a human life.
Yeah, viable eggs is what they're hoping for. So we decided, after some unsuccessful attempts at doing the regular turkey baster thing.
And also you turned down each of us on the show. We've all individually said.
It's weak.
I don't want different sperm.
Yeah, good seed.
I've got my sperm. And we had run out of the donor sperm that we were using, but there were a couple of IVF vials stashed away that I was able to purchase for a very crazy high price. And I just had it. We had it stored, just going, hey, you never know. Maybe down the line we'll want to do this. And as another year or two went on, we were like, look, if we're going to do this, we got to do it now.
Are
waiting.
Are the extra vials like tucked away, like you find them in a freezer, like one of those sleeves of Thin Mints that you find after the fact? You're like, it's not even Girl Scout cookie
season. It's like
season.
an old chicken pot pie.
Just sitting there.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
those last. Those they can last forever, or is there
they
a
don't
shelf
have an
life?
expiration date. Nope. But it's all unwashed, just fresh, raw sperm. It's not like the cool washed stuff that they would baste you with, if that makes sense.
Not at all. I didn't know that any of that
like
happened.
A bukkake?
When they put it inside you, like with the turkey baster thing,
yes,
they basically get rid of all the slow swimmers. It's only the best.
Oh, really?
10 million or whatever. Yeah, it's like the best of the best, cream of the crop is what's going inside you because they don't want anything to get in the way.
I don't think you can say cream of the crop in this particular
No,
case.
they said that.
Oh, they did? Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Fine, fair enough.
But this stuff is just load, freeze.
Got it. So it's the slow ones, the bad ones, the backward
They're
ones.
all together.
They're all there.
Mm-hmm. So we decided last year, okay, let's pay this crazy amount of money. We're going to move forward with IVF. We'll see how it goes. We're just going to do one round. If it doesn't work out, that's fine. Then, we start the process, and I was told over the phone, hey, your insurance covers this now, right? And I was like, what are you talking about? Oh. And they were like, well, the Senate passed this new bill. You don't have to pay for any of this.
Is that because you're...
And I was like, but I just paid all this money.
Is that because you're a lesbian? Or is that because...
It doesn't matter. Now this new law passed where they cannot ask you any questions about why you need IVF or want IVF. LGBT, single parent, doesn't matter. And your insurance has to cover it in the state of California.
And that used to be something that was like, tens of thousands of dollars, right?
$27,000
oh, my God.
Is what I gave them.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
Because I had to prepay for everything. Everything was a package. It was called the Dream Package, and I purchased it. And now, thankfully, we are getting that back, going all through our insurance. It's pretty incredible, actually.
I would have sold you either of my kids for $500. Not even a question. Cash money right now. They're at your house by dinner.
Overestimate.
All right. Okay. I would have taken half that.
So what we're doing is what we're planning on is using Katie's eggs, then the sperm, then I would carry the baby.
Wait, whoa. Hold on. Wow, that seems elaborate.
I would,
how did you figure that out? Rochambeau?
Well, it was just really not even a Rochambeau situation because Katie doesn't want to be pregnant.
She doesn't want to be pregnant.
Mm-mm.
You said, all right, I've done this before.
I was like, I don't really particularly want to be pregnant again, but like, if it means it's the difference between having a baby and not, I guess I did it. I did a decent job at it. I guess I'll do it again. It's not really that fun gaining another 50 pounds again.
Plus another 50 on top of that.
I know, God. I mean, I was as big as a house last time I was pregnant.
When I see those old clips, I go, my good God.
Oh, yeah. It's like Godzilla.
I think there's like something wrong with the aspect ratio on the screen.
It's like that fisheye view.
Looks all stretched out.
It's just regular.
But you, so the deal was her eggs inside of you, as opposed to...
so I would be carrying a baby that's not even biologically connected to me.
But then, how it works is you have the eggs now. Now they're going to throw like some sperm on it, and then it's going to incubate in some lab.
So yeah, what happened yesterday was the egg retrieval. So Katie was on all this medication. She had the eggs retrieved. They got 13 eggs, and what they did that day was they took all they need is one sperm per egg, put it in there.
Just one.
Just one. I know, and I'm like, well, but I have millions.
Yeah,
I paid for millions.
Right.
What if you get it? That doesn't sound right.
They take one sperm, they put it in there, and then they let it chill overnight. So everything's chilled overnight. Today we will know how many of them actually fertilized. I know this is very sexy.
So like marinating a steak.
Yep, overnight.
They will place it overnight, saran wrap probably.
I think they just do the loose saran wrap.
Loose saran wrap, and then they can tell within 24 hours.
Which ones actually fertilized into an embryo.
And what are the odds usually? Like, for instance, if you're going 13, so you got 13 chances right now.
Yeah, but maybe only half of them were like viable eggs.
Okay.
You don't know.
And then of the viable eggs, you don't know what percentage of those the sperm will actually take to.
Right, exactly.
So you start going, so of the 13, you're hoping to get what? I don't know, what's a good number? 3, 4, 5?
Well, so what, it narrows every time. So there's the 13 eggs, which is what we're starting with, right?
This is so exciting.
So then...
gambling. I want to gamble.
I know. Well, here are your chances. Here's what it's interesting. So we've got the 13. Then they merge it with 13 sperms, right? Then say they call us today and say 8 of them fertilized. Okay, so now you got 8.
What happens to the other 5 then? They just get...
They gamble them.
They just right in the old bye-bye?
Yeah, I think so.
So those 5 go away.
They go away. They're gone. Now you got 8 fertilized eggs, right?
Love it.
Then over the next week, they see which ones actually keep reproducing and growing into a blastocyst, what actually is like an embryo that can survive. So then they'll say, okay, a week later, out of the 8 of those, 5 of them actually made it through to the next stage. So now you can take those other 3, Klein, and flush those.
Those are gone now, so goodbye.
So now we got 5, for example. They're going to freeze those, and they're going to genetic test them. And then another week, they'll let us know, okay, 3 of those were like normal, healthy embryos. The other ones had some weird genetic mutation. Now we're going to flush those down the toilet.
So it's
so now we're left with, out of 13, we're left with 3 healthy embryos. This is just an example.
It's like Survivor. It really is like Survivor. You're playing Survivor, Beast Games, call it what you will, and
this is all the Survivor that's going on in your body when you're trying to have babies the natural way.
Wow.
But it's taking place all in one time rather than over the period of many months.
In a lab.
All in a lab. I'm so fat. I wanted to watch the process. I'm like, they said that this is the smallest surgery that anyone can do. It's one cell into one cell.
Hey, Jacob, you're on KROQ. Good morning.
Hey, Sweet Dibs.
Sweet Dibs, what's up?
Yeah, I called last month on the GOAT line, and you made a Nostradamus prediction for me.
About what?
So we had, thanks to the Thanksgiving special, we were expecting a baby, and we just got our results.
Oh.
No way.
Don't try to steal Allie's thunder right now. She's talking about the journey, and you're now a step ahead. And was Nostradamus correct in predicting the gender of your baby?
He was correct. We're having a girl.
Wow.
Nostradamus knew it. Allie, you want to do one for you real quick?
Oh, see, this is what's scary is that even talking about this, I'm scared because I don't want to have to update everybody with like sad news.
Let's not talk about it.
I don't know how long this is going to take.
You are going to have a softball player, so either a girl or a gay boy. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out.
Hold on. What about men's volleyball?
Hold on. Yep. I think Allie is also going to have a girl.
Oh, really?
I was right. Hey, Jacob, congratulations, by the way. That's exciting news.
I appreciate it, and good luck to you, Allie.
Thanks.
Yeah,
well,
thank
you know, the other wild thing is that, say, out of the 3, they're like, we got 2 boys and a girl. What do you want to do?
Oh, you get to make the decision.
No way.
Oh, boy.
And we can say,
What can you double up?
Yeah, you go one of each.
You know, they don't do that anymore because people were having like 4 babies at once.
Right.
And they were like, this is kind of a health issue.
You could be the new
So they
Dawson.
only do 1 at a time now.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to make. So there is a chance
I could pick or I could tell them to pick.
that you would have to make a decision. Please let us flip a coin on the air. Please, Allie, for the sake of the show and the YouTube, let us flip a coin on the
I
air.
just wanted to throw them all in the air. The first one to drop is the one they pick.
Oh, that's exciting. And then you've ruined them all now?
It's like the doctor just goes, which hand?
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Wow. So
well,
look at you.
The process is fascinating to learn about. And I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know if it's going to be successful.
Right.
So that's why I was hesitant to even talk about it because, you know, this stuff, as anyone who has been through IVF knows, it could be a very, very long and hard process.
Right. And Vanessa, since you got pregnant the natural way,
I'm jealous.
this has got to
With
be.
who? A
Don't-
ghost?
Oh, you're a ghost baby?
Don't worry about it.
Congratulations.
There's a
I
lot.
can pick boy, girl, or ghost.
A lot of people are celebrating Vanessa's pregnancy. And in fact, I'll play some of these messages now. But this is a great idea from one of our listeners.
I just want to know, look, are we planning this baby shower for Vanessa or we're not planning it? Got to figure it out.
Yeah.
And can we do one of those crazy gender reveals when someone gets hurt? Man, that would make for a great
That's
fun.
right. We're going to do one of those gender reveals where someone ends up getting hurt.
Get
shot.
Postmaster Johnny in a plane now.
Yeah, that's going to happen. So we got lots of big plans coming up, and it's exciting. And Allie, thank you for sharing. I know that was very personal.
Yeah.
It's Klein Alley Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, it's KROQ. We're Klein Alley Show, 106.7, or you're listening on the apps or streaming. I'm not exactly sure how you're consuming this terrible product, but regardless, we appreciate you being here.
Klein, are you going to mention, since it is Thursday, that it is BF Thursday?
You know it. In fact, I just want to let you know, in my life, BF Thursday has become a BF Thursday and a BF Done Day. I'm now doing breakfast for dinner.
It gets stupider. I didn't know.
Yeah, it could get dumber. I'm actually doing breakfast for dinner twice a week now.
Pretty soon, you're just going to do breakfast
It's
every day for dinner.
Full dyslexic schedule, which goes with my dyslexic personality.
But does your family like this,
Oh, yeah,
or
love
did it be? Oh,
Love it.
really?
In fact, every day it's not Thursday now. I'm at a point now where they go, it's not Thursday? It's just Tuesday?
So they don't have breakfast in the morning, and then they want breakfast for dinner, or they're enjoying breakfast twice.
Twice.
Wow.
Yeah, on a Thursday, you can have breakfast twice. Now, a lot of people skip breakfast altogether, which is why we started the BF Thursday. But once again, every week, more and more people tagging us. And someone was saying last time they were going to Brent's Northridge to pick up some pancakes for dinner.
Oh, nice.
So everyone's got their choices. As you know, breakfast, a very underrated meal that should be celebrated more. And if you sleep through breakfast or skip it altogether, you very possibly should be celebrating tonight for dinner for your BF Thursday as we get into a brand new hour of the show right now on KROQ.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
It is time for an annual tradition where we celebrate the worst of the worst, and that is what we call March Badness. And in honor of this being a big drinking week, not just because we've had crazy weather, good day drinking weather here in Southern California, but because tomorrow's St. Patty's Day. And there's a lot of drinkers, a lot of different types of drinkers out there. It's an opportunity now for you to nominate the worst of the worst when it comes to drinking.
I would already like to nominate what I saw over the weekend, which is the amateur drinker that goes way too hard, way too fast.
Like 3 days a year, they're drinking days. They're like the New Year's Eve and the St. Patty's Day and the Cinco de Mayo drinker.
Within an hour, they're in the back of an ambulance.
Yeah.
Or getting some kind of medical attention at the St. Patrick's Day parade.
It's always funny when you show up to like a festival and you're there relatively early and there's already someone in the first aid tent on the stretcher.
It's been 1 hour since that it opened.
Right. Because at some point you're like, I will drink as much as I can drink as quickly as I can drink it. And then you get to a point where you're like, I got to figure out a proper way to pace myself so I'm not the person in the first aid tent by 9:30 a.m.
Exactly.
Right.
So you got to nominate that person.
The number to join us is 800-520-1067. We will take our 8 favorite, throw them on a bracket, let you battle it out on Instagram. But it is all about nominating the worst of the worst in the world of drinkers. And there's so many different ways that you can be a bad drinker. Yes, Omar, you're next up on nominees.
I want to nominate the guy where you're feeling good, you're drinking out. You know what? Let me buy you a beer, and he proceeds to order a pitcher of beer.
Oh, that's the worst.
And then you're hooked on you're on the line to pay for the entire
No,
pitcher.
what's the worst is the guy who offers a pitcher then blames you for it.
When you say to someone that you work with, I'd like to buy you a beer, which beer would you like? And he says, a pitcher.
Uh-huh.
There is that person, though, where you're like, let me buy you a drink, and they order something really expensive. Not even just a pitcher. It's like, I'm going to get top shelf booze or whatever it is. And you're like, hey, I didn't want to spend $28 on your drink.
Or also, I mean, I guess this would be a different nominee altogether, but the overcomplicated. Like, it's a drink.
Oh, yeah.
And the person acts
with
as
a
if.
Twist.
Right. Can you make sure that is you rub the rim with the lemon and you do a twist, not
I don't
a
like
squeeze?
it very dry. And then you even ask, what do you got back there? What kind of vermouth is that?
Yeah.
805 wanted to nominate the person that asks to taste test everything. Let me try that beer. No, not that one.
That's also Jake, by the way.
I don't taste that one.
That wasn't me.
I don't like that either.
Could you bring me a sample of that one? Try that one as well. How about the person that returns a Budweiser, someone pointed out?
Yeah, that is
Bud
crazy.
Light, and it was skunky, and I was right.
That was also Jake. That's amazing. How many of these nominees are all stuff that Jake's done?
Didn't you also get offered to buy, someone bought you a drink when we were in Colorado and you bought like a drink that was flaming?
No, that was with a drink ticket.
Okay.
But yes,
but it's still the most expensive.
But they told me to use the tickets for those expensive drinks because they were used for that, and they told me hey, don't use this for a beer because you can just get beers for cheap, but these are good for the cocktail in the special lounge.
So funny.
Did I see that you didn't know how to blow it out and you didn't know how to drink it? You were going to drink it while I was on fire?
I just asked if I was supposed to blow it out. I thought maybe it went out by
What do you
itself.
think,
Yeah,
man?
714 said the nominee is for the person that gets the "Hey, look at me" drink, which is either
Totally
on
the
fire
flaming drink.
or
He did it himself. My recipe didn't call for
What
flames.
nominations are not Jake? At this point?
every nominee is Jake.
Damn it,
You're
I
going to
don't
win.
want to play this anymore.
You're going to win. Jake, you're going to win March Badness. Unbelievable. Hey, David, welcome to KROQ. It's March Badness. Open nominees in honor of this being a good drinking week, St. Patty's Day, good weather, etc. What is your nominee for the worst of the worst in the categories of drinkers?
The emotional drinker.
Yeah, the one who brings up their ex or the past or anything that they can find a reason to cry about.
You could be having a great time, and someone could have one sip of wine and start.
A drink, and they're like, "I love you, and I'm so missing you." And
we have a drunk friend who will make backhanded comments. The drunker she gets, and be like, "Anyway, you guys never invite me to anything." And you're like, "What?" And you're like, but then when she's sober, it's like, hey, oh my God, so good to see you. And then it's like, anyway, the birthday party, where was I? Guess I wasn't there.
626 would like to nominate the person that has such a complicated beer to pronounce that they.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Like they say it's like pronounced Francis Connor or Wyfensponsor.
God damn it.
That's an interesting one.
Francis Connor's easy to say.
Yeah.
562 wanted to nominate the person that you have to take care of, a.k.a. the guy from Breckenridge who got brought into the back of a cop car.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah. That one was not
the first
Jake.
not Jake.
That was the first not Jake nominee we've received in this round of March Badness.
213, the drinker that starts hitting on everything with two legs once they're drunk.
Yeah, they get sometimes the amount of confidence that someone gets with the amount of alcohol doesn't add up. You've had one sip of beer, and all of a sudden now you're whistling at people as they walk by.
Yeah, and that's usually the same person who can also that they don't have a sense of personal space. They usually get really close to you or start touching you when you really don't want them to.
Laura on KROQ, it's March Badness, the first official bracket of the season, and we were trying to figure out who is the worst drinker. And by the way, also good public service announcement if you plan on doing some day drinking tomorrow or perhaps today. Some people don't wait around. Allie was drinking St. Patty's Day drinks all weekend at a big St. Patty's Day parade. Hey, Laura, who's your nominee for?
Or that person that sits for everyone that's buying rounds, and when it's their turn to buy a round, they're nowhere to be found.
God, that is a great nominee, man. I had a friend.
Where'd you go?
Balloons. It was just this thing. He's like, I think it's your round. I'll get the next one. I'll get the next one. And then when it was time, when there was no other people, it was his turn. He was gone. What happened last night? I don't know. You left before it was your time to buy a round, you dick.
Ridiculous. What about the person who always throws up in the Uber?
Always?
That person is the throw-up person. And you get in the Uber and you're like, oh man, it's a 20-minute drive. It's going to feel like a long 20 minutes.
Hey, Chewy, it's March Badness. We're accepting your open nominees now. We'll put together our bracket and post it up on Klein and Ally Show Instagram. You can battle it out with your friends. It's way more fun than college basketball. What's up, Chewy?
Sweet dip, guys, what's going on? I would like to nominate the worst of the worst, the guy that shows up to barbecues or group functions
with beer only for themselves.
Also, Jake. Also,
so you could have had some.
And then you take the cooler with the remaining beers back home with you.
They're mine.
That's
No,
another.
but if you bring them somewhere, you got to leave them, dude.
Communal.
No one wanted them.
That's another Jake nominee right
No one
there.
knew they were there. They were locked up.
Yeah, you took them. You bring your own
I
personal
didn't
cooler.
drink anybody else's. I drank my own.
Right.
We would just see him throughout the day. Like, where do you even get that beer?
Matt, currently, if I'm looking at the bracket right, Jake is the number one seed in all quadrants of the bracket. Hey, Matt, go ahead. You're on KROQ March Badness. What do you got?
Oh, I could probably fill out your entire bracket. I managed Sharkies in Hermosa Beach for over a decade, but the worst guy was the guy who would drink 90% of his drink and purposely bump into somebody and drop it on the ground and demand that they
buy
them a new drink. Yeah, the drink scam. This happens a lot too. People drink most of it, and then there's even if they're at the bar, they do a little spilly. Oh man, I spilled my drink.
So you can at least get half of your drink for free.
Yeah, the bartender's like, I guess I'll make you another one. But that's a great nominee right there.
408. I wanted to nominate the person that always tries to fight with the people that they're with. Always picking a fight with cousins, friends, whoever's around. 657 wants to nominate the guy that brings his dog to a bar.
People like that guy. Dogs make people happy.
Clearly. Congratulations. Clearly, we have a runaway winner in the first bracket. Yes.
This is rigged.
It's happening before our very eyes.
Look at the text line, Jake. It's interesting. Anyway, we will pick our 8 favorites, and there's so many. I'm sorry we couldn't get to everyone. We'll put the bracket up at Klein Alley Show.
KROQ Mile High Club. Your favorite KROQ bands and destinations all around the world.
Hey, it's Rivers and Brian from Weezer. Pack your bags for KROQ's Mile High Club Destination 11. You're going to our show in Toronto, Canada.
Let's go away for a while. You and I said it ain't so. I don't care about that.
Listen at 9, noon, 3, and 6.
Get on the standby boarding list all week and instantly win tickets to see us at Crypto.com Arena.
October 24th, courtesy of Live Nation.
If you want to destroy my sweater, Beverly Hills.
And you'll get the chance to go away to see him again in Toronto, Canada.
Free healthcare, maple syrup, and Weezer. What more could you ask?
Go away, go away, go away. I leave my candy with the fork and beans.
It's KROQ Mile High Club Destination 11, Weezer in Toronto.
Only on the world-famous KROQ.
From DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. Accident to work injury? Visit calldowntown.com for a free case review.
Allie, you tell me, you're a parent, Omar's a parent. Vanessa has no kids, completely single. Johnny is in a relationship. She is a kid. So, Vanessa, you can answer this as a child. Omar is a parent. Allie's a parent. Would you say I handled this situation good or bad? Because I rolled some audio yesterday.
I'm going to lock in on bad now.
All right. You want to lock in bad early? Omar, want to lock in early, or you want to hear it out?
I'm going to hear it out.
All right. This was my daughter who decided that she now knows that everything we ever told her about how babies are made was a lie. And she
What'd you say?
Yeah.
I think we said we made her out of clay at some point.
Are you kidding me?
Made her out of clay.
The amount of times you have messed with your children's heads.
Well, I think we said that like years ago. And
was there ever like storks? Did you ever tell her that
Nah, I never told her about the stork. It seemed ridiculous.
Tried to get more creative.
She was making something out of
clay. Had a ritual.
Made her out of clay.
You show her that scene from Ghost where like Demi Moore and that dude are all molding the clay?
That's how you make babies. Anyway, she obviously made a note of it in her mind and then wanted to confront me yesterday and say, not the case. I learned. So here we go.
Puberty is when you grow up.
So first she started saying that you can't make a baby unless you have puberty. And then I said, what is that? And that's when I started rolling.
Puberty is when you grow up, get fat boobie.
Puberty is when you grow up and get fat boobies.
Oh,
According to her.
She's right.
So she said that that's what puberty is.
Hey, shake it, shake it.
Now, I never was given the talk by my parents ever. I think that's one of the things Allie and I have in common. Neither of us were ever given the actual talk by our parents. We just
No, you kind of just learn from your friends.
I remember my dad had said to me when I went for whatever the beach week was senior year, he said, don't get anyone pregnant, it'll ruin your life. That was the kind of only conversation
my dad
I
was
had.
real bad too.
And I was like, yeah, it was not. You had a talk, Jake?
Yeah, my dad, when I had my first girlfriend, I saw us holding hands. He's like, hey, you got 2 heads. One you think with and one get you in a lot of trouble. That was it. That's all he said.
It's a good talk as well. And Omar, you didn't get a talk, obviously, because your dad left you and you were 2, so there was no
my
talk.
Mom did not care about me.
So you had no... So,
Okay, so no one here got a talk.
Did anyone get a talk?
No. Vanessa, did you get a talk?
I didn't get a talk.
Your mom wants you to get pregnant, right?
No.
Well, now she does.
Yeah.
No. She wants it. Yes, right now, but she never said you need to get pregnant.
No, but now she wants you to get married and have babies.
I mean, she would like that, but she feels like I'm a lost cause. So.
But guys, remember we had that psychic tell us that Vanessa's going to get pregnant by the end of the year?
And then she came up with a new solution. She's like, maybe your brother's going to have another baby with another woman.
No, it's you. Hey,
Get in the Clay studio.
Johnny, did you ever get...
Make it happen.
Did you ever get the talk, Johnny?
No, I'm just raw dogging life, man.
Okay, great. It's good advice. So anyway, I have not been given the talk, so I'm not good at giving the talk, and this is so...
Were you planning to give the talk? Have you and your wife talked?
No, she just
so you're
brought
a
it up.
no-talk family.
We're sitting at dinner.
We're a no-talk.
We're not a no-talk family, but it was not the time
We
to
pass
have
notes.
the talk. In my mind, they're still too young for any sort of a talk, but the stupid
wait a minute,
internet...
she's 9?
9.
When did I have sex?
young.
Because I learned it in class, too.
Listen, Allie. She's learning from friends now, and this has gotten out of control. I don't know where you're learning this stuff, but some of it is not accurate. What is?
And the clay is.
Yeah, the clay is right.
Why don't we go back to the truth, all right?
You were made
we
by
make
clay.
garden gnomes and babies.
All right, you were made by clay.
They just have a bunch of Play-Doh at their house.
Yeah.
Like,
They're
come
like,
on, man.
They said, make me a brother. You said,
I just know. Dad, I know, but you didn't make me out of clay.
what do we do?
Well, you take your clothes off.
So she's explaining
Take your
now.
clothes off. God.
She's explaining now how it works, okay?
Which is a terrifying moment for a child to realize how you were made.
I'm not made out of clay.
And then to look at your parents and go, they did that to me.
Well, I don't think she's put that together yet, but...
Well, you take your clothes off with the guy, and then you roll around on the couch, and then you make a baby.
That's it.
That's
Boom.
true.
Take your clothes off with a guy, roll around on the couch, boom, make a baby.
If it was that easy, I'd be straight.
At least you didn't talk about this gay agenda Allie's pushing.
Do you think she saw you, guys?
No, not on the couch.
Why is she saying the couch? Because some friends' parents do it that way?
I don't know. This is how she heard it. She must have heard it from a friend.
How do you make the baby? It's called sex.
Oh,
man, dude. I think she's holding back, dude. I think she knows about
the head that gets you in trouble.
Yeah, the V word. The V word.
No.
Oh, yeah.
You just roll around naked? Yeah, sorta. Unless you want to tell me more.
Oh,
Whoa,
damn! She is spicy.
Wait, and also in high school, do they show you a video of people doing that?
Yes. What are you doing?
I'm trying to have dinner, a pleasant dinner with my goddamn family.
Will you put the phone down so I can hear?
I was trying to eat food, and
I mean, you're obviously uncomfortable.
Well, of course. You think this noise is the noise of comfort?
You're like
Alley?
finding distracting things to
crickets
do.
to play right now.
Listen to that. I mean, it's like nope. I mean, that's the sound of I'm done.
Sounds like you just made a baby.
I just made a I just made a baby. You're right.
Klein Alley Show.
Watch these movies and you go, where's all the cool stuff from the movies go? Where do all these iconic props go after they're done shooting? Now, I would argue the stars steal some of the stuff, give it out as Christmas gifts to their friends and assistants, etc. But then other stuff over the years disappears, and then people find it, and then you hear these stories every week about the harpoon from Jaws is now available at auction. You can own the official harpoon that was used to kill Jaws.
The Terminator jacket.
Right. And you go, wow, that's pretty cool. And then sometimes there's great stories behind how they found these things or how they got them and how they authenticated them. And Prop Store's got this big auction happening right now. Allie and I were at an event last week to look at some of the stuff, including the volleyball, because we really wanted to buy it for Vanessa because she's the person that gets drunk and flirts with volleyballs.
We were like, why doesn't she flirt with the Tom Cruise of volleyballs?
This is I would argue, the Tom Hanks of volleyballs. It is the most famous of all of the volleyballs because it is the one from, the Island movie. Castaway.
The Island movie.
Good job, man.
I didn't do my research. But anyway, it's so funny. Jake, who got heckled at his own comedy show, was so hurt about it. And Jake is the official heckler of our show. All he does all day is sit back there in the nerd hole and heckle us when we say anything that's even a little off. Mm-hmm. But Jake got a little heckled at his comedy show, and he had a tantrum.
I have a tantrum.
Oh, we'll play the audio later.
Big heckle.
Don't dish it if you can't take it.
But then we found out that these are the same people that own the rhino from Ace Ventura When Nature Calls that gave the butt birth scene the iconic status that it has. And
Yes,
we were
and
thinking
we
we
learned-
could get this thing and put it right here in the KROQ studios.
Yeah, and then anytime we have a comedian in, like Brad Williams or, anyway, like Ice Cube, next time we have him in.
Greg Fitzsimmons later today. They could come right through
a rhino's anus.
the rhino's
You
ass.
really think Ice Cube?
Yeah.
The mother effing Ice Cube is going to do that?
After winning his
I think
Razzie
it's
Award.
hilarious.
You'd be thrilled.
Okay.
Yeah, if we said to every guest,
It's a requirement.
When you come into the studio, you have to come through this rhino's ass. And they go, wow, man, like in Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls?
Yeah,
You better believe it.
You better believe it.
So we have the COO
this thing.
of Prop Store on with us right now. And Brandon, we're going to attempt to butter you up to get this thing before it goes to auction. But what is the current value of the giant rhinoceros and ass from Ace Ventura right now?
Hey, the bidding is up to $20,000, but there's still time. You guys can get in there. You need this thing.
Man,
Dude, so that's something that started out, you estimated it between like $5,000 and $8,000. And is this one of the few items that is getting way more than you thought it would as far as bids?
I mean, look, it happens. We can't predict exactly what's going to attract the attention, what's going to get a lot of bidding. We have some idea, but, it's not the only piece that's had a lot of action. I guess it's had more action than I would have expected because it is quite large. I mean, we're talking about a 12-foot prop fiberglass rhino here. So if you want the thing, you got to have some space to store it,
And you did mention, because we were curious about this, we asked a lot of questions, probably way more than we should have about the rhino's ass, but you've had to replace the skin by the ass of the rhino, correct?
That's right.
Yeah.
You had to rebuild the ass.
It is a slight footnote. It's not the original latex rhino butt skin. It has been replaced during the restoration. But it's still the rhino itself. It's the one and only. You're not going to find another with an original skin. So.
And how do you know, like, when you get this rhinoceros from Ace Ventura or any of the other props that you have, that it's a real deal one and not a cheap knockoff or a counterfeit? Yeah, someone that just had a giant big rhino that was at some lame kids attraction that tried to sell it off as the official one from Ace Ventura. How do you authenticate that?
Yeah, no, it's a good question. It's a big part of our process is the research and authentication. So with this one specifically, it came out of the Planet Hollywood collection. They had it since the film was made in the 1990s. At that time, a lot of films were wrapping their productions and sending all their stuff straight to Planet Hollywood. Like you were saying at the beginning, like what happens to all this stuff? Ultimately, nobody can keep these things forever. They do tend to spread. And at that time, Planet Hollywood was one of the common homes. So it's a combination of where did it come from? And then looking at it today, and even though it's been restored, there are small little tells on it, like extra holes that are drilled around where they've mounted the hinges that match up exactly to the screen. So there's a lot of little subtle things that let you know this is the one. I've never heard of a counterfeit Ace Ventura Rhino. I guess it's possible, but this would be a slightly odd one for somebody to try to fake.
What is the movie franchise that has the highest markup as far as when things go up for auction? Like I saw the R2-D2 head, and I'm thinking Star Wars must be the most desirable of any merch, kind of like Kurt Cobain is to, alternative rock.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair statement. I mean, look, it's all about the biggest titles, the biggest franchises, what's going to have the largest fan base. And then the specific price point just comes down to, like, how prominent is that item in the movie? Is it something that you could show to a person on the street and they would know what it is, like a giant rhino? Et cetera, et cetera.
Well, I did notice, and I didn't realize, obviously, as Ellie said, the Star Wars stuff, the Jaws stuff, all the iconic movie stuff's getting the buzz. But you have some things, for instance, you have the alligator head from Happy Gilmore, the one-eye alligator that bit off Chubbs' hand. And that head that was the official alligator head from Happy Gilmore, the original Happy Gilmore. And what could a guy like me get that for right now? What is the value of that currently?
I think current bidding on that one is around $6,000 or $7,000, so a little bit more tame than the rhino, and it's a little bit more manageable. Also, it's smaller.
$6,000, you get the official head from the one-eyed alligator that bit off Chubbs' hand.
That is totally worth it.
But when it goes to auction, sky's the limit. All you need is two millionaires that are trying to prove they're better than each other, and then the things could shoot up in price, right? All you need is two angry guys that are stubborn.
I mean, I'm not saying they're angry or stubborn, but you're generally describing the dynamic. Absolutely. Auction's coming up in a week and a half, so we'll see you on auction day.
But something like I think you have the sweater from the Big Lebowski as well. Is that one going for way more?
The one worn by the Big Lebowski? The sweater? You have that up for grabs?
So you're saying was it the one worn? With props and costumes, there's always multiples. So we've actually sold one other sweater in the past, and I think it's been stated that Jeff Bridges still has one as well. So we have one of the Lebowski sweaters. It does have paperwork from the costume rental house showing this exact one went into the production. Is it the main one? Possibly not. Jeff Bridges may have the main one, but this is one of the, let's say, one of 3 or 4 Lebowski sweaters.
What would that cost?
I think it's about $10,000 right now, which is pretty conservative, I would say.
That's not that bad.
Could definitely do more.
Think about how iconic that was. One of the most famous sweaters of all time.
I know, but I keep waiting for him to have one item that's like, all right, this one no one's really sleeping. Everyone's sleeping on. It's only $4.
Button from the sweater.
Yeah, are you selling buttons? I mean, couldn't you break these down like in trading cards? I'm a ripper now. I rip packs of cards.
I just put a piece of the sweater.
Yeah, a piece of the sweater. Maybe a more affordable way to break. If you cut up that Lebowski sweater into 25 little pieces, don't you think you'd make your money back?
I mean, it does. We don't do that. It does happen. We have had trading card companies that come in and buy things. Once they buy it, they can do what they like with it. We're all about preserving these things, so we try to not have them get cut up. Although, look, different strokes for different folks. I get it. It's like ultimately more people wind up owning a small bit of it that way. So I can't knock it completely, but we try to put the scissors away where we can.
Do you know the most expensive item you've ever sold and how much you sold it for?
I do, yeah. It was last year. We had a Darth Vader lightsaber from The Empire Strikes Back, the actual lightsaber used in the movie, and that went for $2.85 million hammer price.
I guess you can't really cut that up and put it in a baseball card.
No, sadly.
You know what I saw, though, that would be cool, Klein, is they had the Fight Club rules. The rules from Fight Club.
Oh,
That's a good one. The paper rules, yeah.
Well, the first rule is you don't talk about Fight Club.
But you can talk about the rules.
Yeah, but you can't talk about the rules.
But what a cool thing to put, that's a cool thing to own and put up in your house, right?
Yeah, that's a cool one. You just like, kids, new rules in the house. Read them. They're on the wall.
It's on the bathroom wall.
Auction. The propauction.com auction officially happens the 25th of March to the 27th. There's in-person bidding at the Peterson Automotive Museum, just down the street from us on Wilshire Boulevard. And then the online, days 2 and 3 online and absentee bidding, where people can, from all over the world can place bids. Are there other countries that usually seem to swipe in and take all this stuff, or is this stuff go to like Americans? I feel like there's got to be some Russian millionaire that's buying it all, right?
I mean, it's definitely a global buyer base. It's not any one specific country. We're sending packages all over, Europe, Australia, Far East, Asia, everywhere. Definitely the largest percentage of buyers is here in the U.S. Obviously population and just, look, this is the home of Hollywood. But there's interest from all over. You never know who's going to step in. Every auction has got a slightly different bidder pool, has new people stepping in. So, who knows who may be bidding in this one.
Yeah, there could be some rich Saudi that just buys the whole lot.
Every single thing and just burns it for fun. Hey, Brandon, the COO of Prop Store, is on with us now. Let me ask you, in the world of collectibles, every time we have a big name guest that comes by KROQ, we usually take a piece of their garbage when they're done with it, and then we have a celebrity trash museum that's on the wall of our office. Johnny, what's our best thing in there right now? We have a few things in there that could be of value. Well, give me some of the things. I want to see if Brandon could ballpark what this is worth.
All right, Maddie Healy of the 1975's half-smoked cigarette.
Let's do it. You got slight ATF issues there because I don't know if we can sell cigarettes, but if we could get the tobacco out of it, maybe we could sell just the filter, but let's try it. I think that would be a great auction. People would talk about it in the same way they're talking about the Rhino.
Do you remember, you remember Haktua Girl? Remember the international superstar known as Haktua Girl?
I've heard of it.
So she came to California for the first time, and we took her plane ticket. Haley Welch is her real name, and we have her plane ticket of her first trip ever I think it was her first trip ever on an airplane.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
And we have her ticket.
Maybe we start the bidding at $500 on that one.
So here's the thing: is we could, how we went to your event and you can see all the stuff that's going to be up for auction. We could do the same with our trash museum. We could set it all up in that fancy hotel and then do a big auction.
Totally.
All right.
Totally.
We're going to take a picture and send you some of this. We have a lot of celebrity trash here, so. I can't wait to see what this is worth.
Keep building the collection. In a couple of years, we'll have a great auction.
One clarifying question on the text line. Did they shoot the Rhino interiors inside of that Rhino as well? Was that the one that Jim Carrey was inside of, or is it just the
I think there would have been a second one. I think this is the one you're seeing from the exterior. There would have been a second one, probably without a side body wall, because they got to have a place to fit the big camera, right?
Yeah.
So there would have been a second one that's just for the inserts, which is Carrey sitting in the interior. I don't know what happened to that one. If you have it, give us a call.
Also, I just want to point out, Allie, the one thing at the auction that I just found that I think I could maybe afford is sadly, it's not a prop, but it is
the pamphlet.
It's a pamphlet that explains all of the things up for grabs. It's free. No, there's they have an original drawing of the woman responsible for my first erection.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
You want to buy that?
And
how much is that going for?
What would that cost me to buy an original animation cell of Jessica Rabbit, the woman responsible for my first erection?
Something like that probably is going to go for between $1,000 and $2,000.
Dude, do it.
Not bad.
What
Maybe. It would look good on the wall.
Can you cut it up? I could just buy some Cleve or something.
Jesus. What do you be a cheapskate? That's your first erection. It's priceless.
Man. I should buy that.
And then you can authenticate it. You know what I mean?
All right, great. Brandon, a pleasure. We're going to put up all the information on our Instagram, Klein Alley Show, if anyone super rich is listening or wants to pull some money together and buy some of this cool, one-of-a-kind movie stuff. And we'll have you on again. Great, good talking to you.
Hey, thank you, guys. Good luck in the auction. Get that rhino.
Let's go, Rhino.